Ooh.
All right. Good to go?
Let me just...
1 second. Sorry.
All good.
Uh,
Good to go?
Okay, we are good. Or I'm good, at least.
Did I do the scale right? Yeah, I did.
Whoa. In miles, that's pretty
I'll
awesome.
figure this out later. For some reason, I don't know why they make it so hard to save this as a regular image file.
You just have to export it.
Yes, because it
Oh, right. Okay, export as. Okay.
Yeah.
keeps the file
Nice,
as the like
Mm-hmm.
all the details
The
of
like GIMP file or whatever.
the GIMP file, and then you export it as the image file. Because then it saves all the different layers and different things you've done with it.
Okay. All right.
Do you need to upload that as your? Actually, can you do that, or do I need to do that?
No, he can upload it.
Okay.
Okay.
He should be able
Yeah,
to edit his own character.
I mean, it's not fully done, so
That's good enough.
edit. It's getting there slowly but surely. The heck?
400 miles.
Well, you might walk 500 miles and then 500 more, just to be the mid.
Boo.
Walk 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
Boo. Get him out of here.
All right.
Boo.
I'm good.
All right. All right. So for very beginning, I don't have much planned. Like, did you guys come up of? Are you all in Brunshaner? I figured. I don't think Jacob would be, because if we're picking up where we left off, I don't think we had exactly where you were. You were definitely traveling
Yeah,
somewhere.
I think we had talked in Lyria would be like, with your ear to the ground for places that were, having trouble with this and that. And you had mentioned how up in the north there had been trouble. So she probably was headed that direction, and then had the dream that was last session, and therefore would have got instructions to head to Bryn Shander. And so
Yeah.
she'd be on the road too.
So I'm trying to think. I think probably before you had that dream, probably would have been in Neverwinter, maybe picking some stuff up, and then maybe you're heading north, and then somewhere, maybe stop somewhere along these woods, and that's where we had the last time that we met. So maybe you're somewhere in here, maybe going into the Neverwinter wood. You had that dream,
Sure.
and then you decide to head north. So maybe you cut across here and you're just heading up north.
Okay, along the high road.
Taking the high road, take a stop in Luskin, blah blah blah. I don't think I talked to Nate and Greg. Like, what were you guys thinking for your characters? Or like,
I hadn't really come
if
up
you hadn't
with
really thought
anything
anything,
solid,
that's
yeah.
honestly that's
So-
fine.
I don't know. I guess I'll just reveal it right now. I have a fake identity.
Gasp.
And my fake identity is like super deep. And so my fake identity, the reason that my fake identity is here is because a friend of my father needed me to obtain an item for him. And my father is a nobleman. He's a Grand Duke of Athkatla. I don't know. I found that somewhere in the D&D world.
All right.
And, basically, his name is James Barton Featherbottom III. And I am.
Does that mean that your last name is Featherbottom?
Yes, I am Taran Featherbottom. And I am here in search of an item.
Tar and feather.
And so that's me. And this is my fake identity. So I am a human male.
Cool, cool. So you're hanging out in Bryn Shander.
That's up. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
it's-
So up here.
Yeah, so it's up here, way in the north.
What is Bryn Shander like? It's like a. Is it like a?
All right, so Bryn Shander is there's a group of colonies up here. I actually don't know all of them, but they're called the 10 towns. So I'm assuming it's like maybe some of these ones, some of these ones. It's like kind of up around here, and it is the kind of like the I don't know the right word, like the primary 10 town. It's kind of like the leader of all of them if there is one.
Capital
kind of-
ish.
Kind of like a mini capital. Like they're not like an official like state or anything. They're just like a group of like towns that help each other out. And it's like
Okay.
I think it's the biggest one. So it's like kind of
Well, then I'm probably
charge.
there. I've probably found some sort of inn or some place that I'm
Right.
just performing at in exchange for. I think. If I remember
speaking of
correctly,
here.
I think one of my features lets me like bum out in a place as long as I perform
It's
there every day.
something like by popular demand or something.
Yeah, I think that's the entertainer thing. Oh, I just opened right up to it. Yeah. Okay, so I can always find a place to perform, usually in an inner tavern, but possibly with a circus. Ooh, or at a theater. So,
Yeah, I don't know what's
Okay.
up with this audio. I feel like it didn't do this last week.
ooh, you old map
Were
key.
we might have been in a different
In
channel.
the room? I
Yeah,
think
because I think
wasn't the music one was the high bitrate one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it should be.
It should be good. I'm curious if it's my laptop's on Wi-Fi, so I'm wondering if that's the reason.
Oh, quite possibly.
Maybe I'll try to get it hardwired for next time we meet. So yeah, so your guy just like kind of travels, right? Flick does.
Yeah, he's a traveling.
So
and
we can say just for one reason or another, he just happens to be here, just hanging out, playing music, seeing what there is to do.
there was a festival. It's some sort of festival.
Yeah, it's like their winter festival. It is so it is in the north, so it's really snowy here most of the time, but it is the winter time right now.
winter
Yeah.
is coming.
He doesn't like the
Winter's
cold
here.
that much, but you know, it's a good gig.
You gotta play the gigs.
You,
Yeah,
you do.
it's not
You
about
gotta
that.
take the work where it comes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I guess for now, just because it fits, we'll just focus on Lyria for now, I guess.
Okay.
That's cool.
So yeah, you're walking along the road, crest over the hill. You've been traveling for a while, so it's kind of nice to see your destination finally.
That I don't mind doing grunt work, but having a roof over my head and a place to not have my feet wet with snow is a welcome sight.
Yeah, you just been on the road for a while. You know, it's a couple hundred miles from Neverwinter, probably.
Yeah, and I probably walked most of the way. That
Yeah,
other paladins of greater repute, are able to summon the divine steed, but haven't gotten there quite yet.
yeah. You're not on the that membership level.
Well, it's that even though I've gone through training, that I kind of got kicked out, so I didn't quite get all the lessons that others have had.
You couldn't scrape together the fees for the
Well, no,
next
it
level
was,
membership.
yeah,
Banned
it
for
was
hacking.
more or less that
Banned for hacking.
yeah. But, I was expelled due to my insubordination.
Gotcha.
So it's not that I resent it. It's just one of those, it is what it is. I'll just suffer with sore feet for a while.
Yep.
So along the way that I've had this dream, as well as I've heard
Oh.
of trouble,
Yes.
up in this area. along the way, I would have been sort of on the lookout for any sort of mention of, any more specifics of that
Just
from
kinda
any of the
asking around.
passerbys. So,
Yeah. The yeah, I was gonna say probably the events of last time we met, probably because of how long you've been traveling for, is probably like a week or a week and a half
Yeah.
or something ago, maybe. Like it's been like a long time. You've had a long time to mull it over. You've maybe been waiting for like a follow up, like dream every night, like
as
wondering
well
if
as like
something's gonna happen.
every passerby or night I spent in a tavern, I'm like checking faces to see if any of them
Yeah.
are familiar.
Because it was a very vivid dream. Like you feel like you remember what these people look like very
Right.
well.
And I've not often, but I've had interactions from my guardian before, and I know this is specifically one of those. This wasn't just like a super vivid dream. This was
Yeah.
a vision,
Mhm.
and so that I know this is important. This was real, and I'm not sure what's going to happen next, but I know where I need to end up.
Yeah. So all the people you've talked to haven't like the dream was clear to you, but the actual information that you got isn't really enough for anybody to piece anything together. Like they know where Brishander is. Like you've gone the same directions like 10 times because
Yeah,
that's all people really have
I
to
haven't
go
I
on.
haven't necessarily like, hey, I'm looking for trouble. I'm just like keeping my ear out for people complaining about, hey, caravans are having trouble with this or that, or have you heard about the trouble here or there? Just in the taverns or whatever at night.
Yeah. Most of that would be there hasn't been too much going on just recently. I'm pretty sure that I had mentioned this and I gave you guys some sort of information, but
There was
the recent like rumblings and like goings on in the world is that it's like something's up with giants to some extent. Like people don't really know, like giants are somewhat like it's not an everyday interaction for like humans and like like smaller people compared to them. Like you don't interact with them a lot. They kind of keep to themselves. But
they're more elusive.
yeah, but lately less and less. They've been a little bit less elusive and like a little bit like you'll hear the occasional like settlement was like attacked, which is like pretty rare. Like
Hmm.
every once in a while there'll be like the rogue giant that'll like be hungry and like go be crazy and do whatever. But this is like it's a little different. It's like
It's
a little
becoming
more.
more prevalent.
It's prevalent and it's a little more intentional, which is strange because they do like keep themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, you've made your way to Bryn Shander. After traveling all this time, you make your way into the gate, and it's a pretty like. It's not a super big town. It's like it's not Neverwinter, but I mean you can see from this, it's like a pretty
I
big
mean, it's about
settlement.
2,700 feet across.
Yeah, it's no.
Did I not fix that one? That's funny.
Given the
No, the scale's correct.
No,
Oh,
no,
it is right.
yeah,
Oh,
right.
okay, it is. It is.
yeah, he didn't say
Yeah.
miles, 2,700 feet. So given this is like the north where there's it's
It's pretty
sparse.
desolate.
So this
Yeah.
is like a booming town for the north.
Yes,
So.
for the north, it is a very busy town.
Okay.
And it's like pretty. It's not like I don't know if you would have been here before, but it's not like a like Neverwinter or like the towns down south are more like there's like rich people there. It's kind of like aristocrats. Like to some degree they're set here, but it's mostly just like working people.
Yeah.
Just people like getting by. It's the north. It's hard to live here, but
Yeah, there's not many luxuries to be found.
yes,
So,
exactly.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'd be feeling pretty travel worn that I haven't gotten any messages of the urgency of my quest, so I'm looking to at least find a place to rest up and get a hot meal.
Cool.
So I'd definitely I don't know if there's any sort of guard or whatever at the gate where I could hit up where's any suggestions for taverns.
Yeah. So actually, as you walk in the gate, there, there's like people going in and out. There's not a ton of people going into the city, but like once you get in, you can see there's people like going around doing their daily business. One person that you do see is this human woman with a little. She's she's dressed up kind of nicely. She looks a little bit in charge. She looks pretty friendly though, and she's actually kind of as you get closer, you can kind of hear, and she's almost like doing like tourist duty.
Hello,
She's like going,
traveler.
yeah, like basically as you kind of hear her, like going through. She's talking really loud, which I'm not going to, but pretend that she's talking really loud. And as you're walking up, you kind of hear her go through the same kind of speech over and over again. Just kind of saying out, oh, like keep your hands wrapped up. It's cold out here. You've got goods to sell. Go to the market over there. And you want a warm drink? Can I recommend Firebeard's Fire Brandy at Kelvin's Comfort? Blah blah blah. Just all this like constant rambling. She seems like a little bit too cheery for the area. And she sees you walk up, and she seems like she's pretty familiar. Like she recognizes that you're not from here, so she walks right up to you. Is like, "Oh, hello, traveler. I see you're not from here." She goes through like her whole like spiel that you've already heard her say that probably like 2 or 3 times at this point, just from walking up like from
You hear
here
in the
to
distance
the gate.
approaching the gate and stuff.
You've already heard all this, but like she's still going through it because it's just kind of what she does.
I'll sort of, nod politely, wait for her to finish.
Smashing the A
And,
button.
Yeah, and as a note for RP, that Lyria, she usually wears a helm that sort of covers her eyes, and her mouth is available, so she's not like trying to like completely obscure her face, but the intent is you can't see her eyes because they are just pure like gold and white, and that would tip off people that there's a bit more to her than usual. She tries to keep that on the down low. Anyway,
this doesn't faze this person at all. Like they don't even notice.
yeah,
They're too wrapped up in their speech.
yeah, I'm a weary traveler, still, armaments on and whatever. Like, thank
also,
you. Might you
sorry.
suggest a place of preference to get a hot meal?
Absolutely. There's a couple different spots. You hear she mentions the same place, Kelvin's Comfort, the most popular tavern in the town. They got lots of good ales and brews and what have you. I meant to.
Go ahead.
I meant to say before, she introduced herself as Ogric Brighthelm, and she is the sheriff of the town, and also apparently the tourist department.
All right.
Or sorry, she's the sheriff's deputy, not the sheriff.
Okay, that sounds very much like deputy duty is.
Yes.
Filtering
on
and,
tourist
and
duty.
greeting the newcomers. That
So,
hearing that
she directs you to either Kelvin's Comfort that's the tavern. Oh wait, it's actually, let me do this. I gotta see if I can do this. Ooh. Boom. Did that show up there?
B8. I see it on ye old map key.
How about that?
And B8 right there.
Oh.
Nice.
Hey.
Wow.
Oh,
So there's Kelvin's Comfort, which is a tavern. What else do they have? Yeah, they basically have a bunch of good drinks. Ogden Flamebeard is the dwarf that runs it, and his specialty drink is Flamebeard's Fire Brandy, which is definitely worth a shot. What else is there?
okay.
There's
Get it.
Well,
the-
given she said that was the most popular, and I've got that in the back of my memory that I'm trying to find people that I think that would be the place where the most people would be going through. That's probably where I'm gonna head to.
Okay. She probably also would have told. I just want to get these out of the way. So there's
Yeah.
also the Hooked Knucklehead, which is an inn. There's a couple. I think there's 2 other ones. This is the part that I'm not sure how to do because there's a lot of info that I just don't know off the top of my head. I think there's 3 inns. There's the Hooked Knucklehead, the North Look.
Do these establishments pay the sheriff's department to get on the list? The tourist
No,
list.
she just knows everything about the town and wants to tell everyone about it, basically. She's a big Bryn Shander nerd.
Nice.
13, where's the last one? I wish you could change the opacity on the, oh, there it is, on the GM layer for some stuff.
Mm.
All right, so she tells you about Gelensag's Rest, the North Look, and the Hooked Knucklehead, all of which are kind of different levels of inns.
Okay.
Some are nicer than others, that sort of thing. But yeah, if you want to head off to Kelvin's Comfort, then you can do that. That's the popular tavern.
Yeah. So I'll thank her kindly and say perhaps I'll see you around. And
I
I'll-
hope so. And then she goes straight back into her spiel about
Mhm.
and just going up to anyone. Most people just kind of try to ignore her. But
I'll sort of look over my shoulder and see like all of the if there are any other travelers along the road who've heard her entire speech all the way coming through the gate. See if she catches any of those and sort of smirk.
yeah, there's
As they're all
one
sort of
guy.
like, yeah. I sort
There's-
of give him a knowing nod and walk off.
He's kind of been waiting at the gate, and he's not sure, and then he tries to slip in, and then she just makes a beeline for him right as he walks away.
Yeah. So I'll
Um,
sort of chuckle to myself and head off to Kelvin's Comfort.
Sure. So yeah, you walk in. It's a pretty bustling place. I mean, it's like your typical tavern. You see the dwarf at the bar who you assume is Ogden Flamebeard. It's pretty busy considering it's probably in the afternoon. I don't know, like 1, 2 o'clock or something. There's a stage who I believe currently has a show going on with a little gnome.
Yes.
Forest gnome? A little gnome playing a drum. He's kind of, or maybe it's like outside. He's like a bucket drummer type thing.
Nice.
He does- I also I have several
have a
other
drum, right?
instruments too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh.
so you're, I don't know. You're playing. What are you playing? Maybe you know.
Well, do you know if there would be other musicians that are hanging around the area? Would we have like formed a little impromptu band, or am I just playing solo?
It's up to you pretty much. I mean, there'd be other people around in the town who like, I don't know if you'd know them, but I'm sure that you could like form some sort of jam band because you're probably there. You've probably been there for like a while.
All right.
know?
If we had, if I'll just be jamming on my flute. I've got a little flute. I think
Okay.
it goes with the. You can hear it. You can hear it right now in the background.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So you follow the sound of the flute. The colors go
So
for.
I would imagine that Lyria sort of goes and gets her food and drink and is just sort of sitting down weary and is about to eat her food when she like looks up and realizes, oh, that's Flick.
Yeah,
That
you,
was and
well,
it's sort of
you-
like start about to take like my first bite and realize, oh, that's one of the others.
Yeah, so you recognize it in two ways. You recognize him kind of like cognitively because you met him before and you had that interaction where you kind of had to like give him a slap on the wrist, be like, "Hey, stop bugging these people." But you also kind of feel it in your little like connection with your. Well, do you have your like packed orb thing out all the time?
No,
Or no?
I
You kind of just like feel like maybe a little thing in the back of your head that you like know, like you just like know, like
Hmm.
that's the guy. That's one of the people that
I-
you're supposed to find.
that's another one of those things where, and unless she feels the need, Lyria's not gonna like broadcast, "Hey, I literally have a connection with the divine. And
Yeah,
I'm part angelic. Don't mess with me." She tries to keep that on the down low, unless necessary, but she will pull it out. So, like, she always keeps the orb on her person, always at the
Yeah.
ready. So there might be some sort of like tingle connection that she feels with it, but it wouldn't necessarily be out. But
yeah,
yeah, it's sort of one of those like, okay, I finally got home from work. It's
Yeah.
finally time to take a break, and I can finally relax. I'm about to have a warm meal. It's no longer road rations, and suddenly interruption, like, oh, back to work, and it's just like,
hmm
okay, and then I sort of like take a moment, like, I can at least wait till he finishes the song or whatever. So I'll sort of munch on my meal and take a couple, like trying to like gulp down as much food as possible, in
Yeah.
short time until the whatever set finishes.
Yeah. So when you guys interacted, how did Flick feel about it? Like what I'm thinking is if he's up on stage playing and sees this person, you like kind of give him a reprimand or like kind of like slap on the wrist. Like if he sees her walk in as he's playing, is he like nervous or were they on like friendly terms or like how was that?
It was kind of along that she figured out who it was, caught him, and then they both sort of knew that typically there would be X, Y, and Z that would be punishment for like spoiling, so-so's milk, and messing with these people, making these people afraid. And it's like we both know I could bring down the letter of the law, but we both know you're not really a threat, and just get out of here before either of us has to. But before it's sort of like she let him off completely, knowing you're not really actual trouble, but before any other authority gets here that makes the letter of the law brought down on you, just sort of skedaddle.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like, I caught you, get out of here before somebody else does, because I know you're not really trouble, but somebody else might be a bit more of a stickler.
Yeah.
That's sort of the thing. So it's not that it's not that she was there was no bad blood there.
Yeah. Is that how he felt about it too? Or is
yeah,
it
yeah, and I mean honestly, by now he probably doesn't even really remember her.
All right.
Yeah.
He's just doing his thing.
So he'll probably, yeah, he's like,
Flick's been kicked out of plenty of towns.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It didn't phase him at all.
That's run of the mill.
He's just like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta find somewhere else to go. All right. So yeah.
And then again, Lyria would have tried to find like, if possible, like a corner seat somewhere where that's not very prominent in the middle of things.
Yeah.
It's not that she tries to avoid the public eye if possible. Just sort of
She's,
be on the side rather than
Aragorn
the
and the Prancing Pony.
if possible.
Yeah. Sure. There's like a corner seat open. That sort of thing. So yeah, she's over there eating her, I don't know, her turkey leg.
Yeah,
Flick's up
probably.
there playing a set. I don't know. I didn't have anything for this.
Yeah,
I don't know. Flick finishes the set.
Yeah, I finished. I'll go up to the bar.
Lyria's
and
still
get
eating.
one of those, whatever you said, his famous fire.
Oh yeah, his fire branding.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting fire branding, and I'll chat with the. What's his name again?
Ogden Flamebeard.
Flamebeard. I assume
He has to.
Does he have red beard?
Oh yeah, bright red. Almost like borderline unnatural looking, but it's probably still natural.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we have that in common then with the red hair. So.
He asks you about your tab because that's your like fourth drink that day.
So that scene, Flick going towards the bar, I was like, this would be a perfect time to sort of walk up and offer to buy a round for the musician, who's sort of in appreciation. That's the appreciation for the music. And so as soon as Ogden sort of asks you about your tab, I'll sort of sidle up and say, don't worry, this one will be on me.
Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Hello, how's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty well. But enjoyed your performance there up on stage.
Thank you. Yeah, it's what I do, I'm a lover of the arts.
How's art's been treating you lately here in Bryn Shander?
Oh, can't complain. It's not usually my top choice for the cold north, but I come where there's work and there are winter festivals and all that. So
the bartender pipes up and he says, "It frogged and Flamebeard's fire brandy." He's like super trying to promote it. And he like tries to get going. He's like, anyone?
So as he says that, I'll take a gulp of the fire brandy.
It's it tastes kind of cheap. It's fine. Not as good. Not as good as he hyped it up to be. But you drink it. You like it. That means you're like fourth one.
Yeah, it's fire. It's this hot stuff. It's called fire.
You're trying to talk him up.
Yeah, you know.
It's you're yes-anding his advertisement.
Yes, and it's delicious quenching of the thirst, for which I build upon the stage. For all the world is a stage, to quote myself, because I came up with that.
He's just like, oh, I don't understand you artsy folk, but I can appreciate your choice in drinks.
Yeah. So when he says, because I came up with that myself, and I'll say, of course you did, Flick. And he hasn't mentioned his name yet, so that would be one of the things where she's sort of letting on, I know who you are.
Yeah. Is there something that you wanted to talk about?
And this is where Lyria is very much at a loss, where she's been traveling for so long trying to find these people, that now that she's found one, she doesn't really know what to do, because it's sort of like there's not. She was told that these people will help you potentially stop the end of the world as it is known, and then she's like, oh, I found one, but the world's not ending around us, so what do I do? And so
Well, what brings you up this way?
well, I don't know if you remember back we last met, I was, keeping my ear to ground for trouble, and you were it. You're not at this time.
Yeah, no, I'm not any trouble.
Not
I'm a
this
good
time.
though.
But I've heard that there's been rumblings up here in the north that in trying to make my way here, sort it out if I can. That you've been here a while, it seems. That the room seems to know you.
Yeah, I've got
what
comfortable here.
What tales have been traveling around?
Would I know anything specific, Daniel, or do you want me to just start making stuff up?
Man, around here.
I mean,
it's just more this
beyond the odd presence of
I have
giants
heard-
around.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You hear giants like all these big people. I don't know. I don't mess with things. I don't mess with big things.
Yeah. I would expect that. I've heard sort of hear like generalizations, but Flick probably has like a few like specific stories of some of those in more detail. So it's sort of like just confirming what I've already heard. So no true real information, new information. But
he's probably been here for like a week or two. So yeah, he would know the specifics of like, oh, like one town over, such and such happened.
Like specific town names, and like Billy Jim whose farm got raided. So it's like nothing useful, but it's more
this one
specific.
guy, his outhouse got stomped by a giant. Like it just wrecked
Ah.
it. Poor dude had
God.
to poop in the woods.
It's just a
Lyria
crappy.
says that sounds pretty crappy.
Yeah.
It's on my phone.
Man, that stinks.
Says the guy a couple tables over.
Yes, I mean sure. I mean sure if you want to be there.
That's
your
character choice, Nate.
that's up to you if you want to be in that tavern.
Well, I'm looking for someone called by the name of Thomas Hillbreaker.
Thomas Hailbreaker.
He is a botanist and natural healer. I don't think this would be his scene.
He probably would not be here. He would be in one of the other buildings here that you have not found on Yield Map Key yet. Oh wait, but you have found some other ones that I can fill in. We did. So carry on.
When he breaks
So-
the
so-
hills,
So
they form
actually,
a-
sorry. So do you want to be here, or is your guy? Because he probably wouldn't be there if he's looking for there.
You could be catching a meal there. In the
No,
middle of-
sorry. I meant he wouldn't be at this
He
other
could be
place
trying
if he's still
this-
looking for the other place.
Trogdor's
Yeah, I-
family firebrand race.
I guess
Lick, I think
because
you've had a few.
Yeah.
I guess I came here because it was the most popular place, and I wanted to ask if anybody knew this dude. I don't know. I guess
Okay. So maybe maybe you were talking to the bartender just about the town. You somehow maybe you came from the East Gate and you managed to avoid Ogrick's spiel. So you came from the East Gate, didn't know much about the town, made your way to the tavern because that was just like it's in the middle of town. You just kind of made your way there, and you're talking. Maybe you're talking to man, what was this guy's name? Ogden. You're talking to Ogden.
I
You're talking
gotta
to
write this stuff down.
Ogden Flamebeard, about the place of the town. So he would have been telling you that someone like that, who's like was he a botanist type healer type thing?
yeah.
He probably would have been in a place called the House of the Triad, which is down the street, which is essentially like it's like a temple. So it's a little bit more of a religious place, but like they do have a section for like plants and like they will like tend to people who are
It's
in
a
need
Gregor
and, like,
Mendel
sick and
type.
stuff like that. Yeah. So that I just put on the map key is down the street down here. So you're talking to him. You're in the middle of a conversation when Flick comes up and asks for a drink, and then Lear comes over and starts that conversation. So they say his house got stomped, blah blah blah. And you're like, hey, that's what'd you say? That smells.
That stinks.
That stinks.
So,
So-
Lyria
Ye-
would sort of look over and
Same
do a
thing, yeah.
double take, and then is just sort of aghast that not one but two. There's another one here,
Yeah.
and she instinctively sort of like looks for the door for there to be like, okay,
There's
now
someone
that
else
I found
walking
more.
in.
Well, more like, okay, so I came up here to find these people to help stop trouble. Is there trouble outside?
Oh, okay.
Is the world like ending now? You know?
No, you don't hear anything. I mean,
Yeah. Well,
Uh-huh.
again, it's just sort of like, oh no, that's
an instinctive. Yeah.
instinctive, and she's like, oh no, that's silly. But yeah, it's fortuitous that one of the others, that
They're
Lyria
both right
pro-
next to each other. So far.
Yeah, that and Nate, does your character seem to be like running away at the moment, or like now that he's found his information, is he leaving immediately?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on a mission.
So that Lyria was thinking about like trying to bring him into the conversation or like trying to prompt Flick about has he had any weird dreams lately, but she realizes there's not really time for that, and so she sort of she'll say, "Hey stranger, how about a round of the famous fire whiskey?"
I'm not much of a drinker.
Fireball.
I won't correct you because that sounded good confused.
Yeah, it's she's a bit out of her element.
Ogden's famous
That-
fire brandy.
But yeah, hey, if you visit, you gotta at least try it out. It's known all around the 10 towns. I mean, tell them, Flick, it's great, right?
That's the best.
Ogden's like, oh, I like this one. I like her already.
All right, one drink, but not a sip more.
Great. Again, his is on me.
All right.
So-
Yeah, you get to see all your drinks. 3. They look underwhelming.
Yeah. So Lyria will just take hers and get it down because she wants to just have it drunk and be able to talk, before so the others have a bit
Right.
of time where they're.
So you chug it. You don't feel them. You don't feel anything from it,
Okay. It's like
or not much. Maybe a little bit, but like, it sounds like it was marketed as this really, it's like crazy strong drink. It's a little it's a little watery.
but she's not really paying much attention to that. She's just trying to like, I need an in to try and keep this guy here.
Yeah.
So, given that you came in the East Gate and found this place, you probably had been traveling as well. That I'll sort of say been on the road a while.
I'm always on the road, running favors for my father. I'm looking for a particular botanist to get a special herb that he is in search of. And it only grows where there is snow.
Well, I think there's plenty of that around at least.
That there is. What brings you this way?
Well, I wander here and there as well. That heard that there might be interesting things going on up north, and I decided to see how the 10 towns were doing. That I don't know what else. There's something I was gonna. Jacob had something else he was gonna say, but I can't remember at the moment. But I'm just trying to like engage him, sort of like, oh, so I think I heard you. Oh yeah, that's what it was. I heard you talking to Ogden here that you said there was a place, the Triad, that you might check out. Sounds promising.
I hope so. If the gentleman I seek is not at the house of the Triad, I am not sure where else I can look for him. I've been searching for quite a few days for this individual, but I don't know his exact location. The only thing is I know his name and his occupation.
Flick says,
So-
Flick's like, I'll go there. I knew a dryad once. I may be of some help.
That Lyria says, but I've got a career tracking people down. That yeah, I wouldn't mind giving a crack at it.
What order are you part of, or whatever?
That's the thing, that she's not of
Or
any.
what was she? Okay. Yeah.
What was it? It would have been. I think. Had joined and trained under the Order of the Gauntlet before being expelled. So that I looked up in the vast Faerun lore, and found that one was sort of a more well-known in general one.
Mhm.
But then she has, I think, since joined one that is very much on the down low and not really advertised, which is the Order of the Green Flame.
Go ahead. Maybe do a religion check.
Okay.
To see what you know about this place. Okay, yeah. So
13.
yeah, you would know this just from like, I don't know, like you pay attention to that sort of stuff since you were associated to some degree with like
Mhm.
some of the orders. You're like just familiar with this sort of stuff. You're like familiar with the Triad because they have other like establishments in Neverwinter and Waterdeep. And you know that they it's like built to honor the three gods that are known as the Triad. So it's the House of the Triad.
Okay, yeah, that she's actually that her particular god that she serves is I think Torm.
Okay, yeah. Torm is the god of justice. So yeah, you totally.
Yeah.
Or actually, sorry, the god of courage is Torm. So yeah,
Yeah.
you are totally.
She would totally know the Triad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like have it in there basically.
That
I guess upon his offer, I kind of look him up and down. I tell him I usually work alone, but since he bought me a drink, I'll allow him to come along just this one time.
okay. That I'll say I'm a bit new to town as well. It'd be good to stop in with the local chapter of the Triad, just to see how things are going.
I take my first sip of the drink. I taste a little bit.
It
I don't
tastes kind of watery.
I say this isn't my style, and I pass it off to well, I don't know what's your name,
Flick?
Greg?
Flick.
Yeah. Pass it off to the gnome.
The gnome is loving it, and he just drinks.
And
He drinks
that I-
it. He's like,
So-
thank you.
I'd like to think as it's being passed, Lyra almost like puts up to Krabbit to stop him. It's like,
Yeah.
but he already has it,
Yeah.
and she just
It's
sort of
too
like,
late.
and another.
and I thank Lyria for the drink, but just wasn't hitting the spot. And I say I'll wait for her to finish her food, and then we can go over to the Triad.
Okay. So I'll go, and I had left my plate back there for this whole thing, so I'll go grab that, like wrap it up in a handkerchief real quick, stuff it in my pack, and say, all set.
All right then. Oh, I meant to mention earlier when she was talking about, or well, I guess I'll just do it now. I heard, you were talking about the trouble they've been having around here, and it's interesting to me because I've spent most of my life studying giants and their language, and I am one of the few people that is able to speak giant and ogre in this world.
That's convenient.
And,
It is a fairly uncommon. You would know, like, it's not a very common language to know, just because of how reserved they are in their own things.
Yeah, you said that interaction with them wasn't that common, so it's not like it'd be used often as a trade language or anything.
And they're not most of the types of giants. Like, there are several different like sub races, I guess you'd call it, but most of them don't care much for writing, except for some of the like
Higher
rare,
class.
I guess rarer ones, I suppose you'd say, like the ones that like you really normal people would not see hardly ever, and so those would be the ones that would really like keep good records or like would have any sort of inclination to like teach anybody that sort of stuff. So it's just like it is a fairly uncommon thing to be able to know that language.
Mhm.
Just as a side note. So yeah, you're good to go.
Yeah.
I
So
I
I'll
chug the last of the
and I'll extend. Yeah, Flick, why don't you come with us? Tell us about the town.
okay.
Or
Or you guys probably don't know where it is. You just have Ogden's directions, and you've
Yeah.
like
I'll
showed the way
say
since-
Yeah, I've been
Uh,
around for a little while.
there's a drink or two in it for you. I'll offer that.
All right, why not?
So you guys, or I'm assuming Lyria settles up with Ogden as far as
What?
money goes.
Yeah, I'll settle up whatever
Just-
the cost happens to be.
I don't even know what it'd be. Don't worry about it for now.
Okay.
500 gold apiece for the.
And then so after he does that, he looks around. He's like, "Oh, where'd that gnome go off to?" And Flick already went out the door. Trying to avoid
The tab.
his tab for now. I'm assuming.
Yep.
So yeah, you guys head down the street. It is just down the street. I think it's B4.
Yes.
Down the house of the Triad.
Maybe after.
So it is. Yeah, you get there and it's a fairly big building. Not the biggest. Like you probably actually would know the ones in Waterdeep and Neverwinter. I'm assuming
Yeah,
Lyria
I
probably would have
think
been there.
I haven't decided for sure, but I think I probably trained or studied at one of those two. Was the place where I was when I
Yeah.
was still studying under the order. It would have been one of those two.
Yeah.
I'd be familiar with the more grandiose
Yes.
Triad
So
buildings.
the ones in the bigger cities would definitely be nicer. But for a place up in the north, and I mean, this is like the biggest settlement in the 10 towns and stuff, so it's not that surprising that it's like one of the nicer buildings here. But just compared to the other ones that you've been to, it's not as nice. But yeah, you're greeted by a guy. Walks right up to you. Actually, no, he's probably busy. He doesn't walk up to you. He's got a sweet hat on. You can see his token. I meant to. I don't know why they didn't do this because they had pictures for everyone, but they didn't. I want to make like handouts next time so I can show you their pictures.
Yeah, that's one feature of Roll20.
be
It's like,
cool.
hey, I want this picture to pop up for them to see, and then I can close it.
I can do that. The only way I can do it right now is by showing you all their whole character card, which I
Yeah.
don't want to do. So what I have to do is duplicate it, take all the info out, and just have a picture, which I meant to do and then forgot. So,
I don't know if you can just like resize the token and then size it back down.
Yeah, I can do that. So yeah, he's busy working on something that's pretty big. So this is Ogric, the tourist sheriff's deputy. I think that's the only two people you've met so far.
As well as the barkeep.
Yeah, the barkeep.
Yeah.
He
He
is
But we
doesn't
don't
get it.
tend to
not
have that.
important.
Yeah.
He's
He's
not
the
that
only
cool.
one who I've written notes down about, though.
Nice.
Alright. So if he's
see-
busy, that I'll just sort of say, Torm strength to you, friend.
He turns around. He's, a lot of the people who are like in that order, like they kind of, they're like a little bit like pious people. Like a lot of them have been in it their whole lives and like kind of have just like that look about him. This looks like a normal dude. Like he's just a guy who's just
And-
here working.
And the Lyria is digging that as opposed to the overly pious types. That she's like, yeah, that the gods are great, are awesome, we serve them, but you don't need to have a stick up your butt about it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what got her
Unless
kicked out.
you want
And-
one.
Then he had
So yeah,
to
he gets up. He's probably working on some plants or something. I don't know. Kind of looks three of you up and down. And he's like, "What'd you say? Torm strength to you? What
Yeah.
can I help you with?"
My friend here, then Lyria realizes she doesn't know his name.
That
Yes,
would be
my
important.
friend here is looking for someone who might work here at the temple. Like just sort of turn to Nate's character and let him
yes,
ask the
I'm
question.
looking for a man by the name of Thomas Hillbreaker.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Thomas
I've been thinking that the whole
Hillbreaker.
time.
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
I kept getting
Check the
cut off.
department store.
I was trying to make a stupid joke about it as he breaks the hill into a figure or something. I couldn't make a good joke.
Yeah, he would probably be familiar with him. Do you know? I don't think we talked about this, but does he live here, or is he just someone who you're expecting to find here?
I'm just expecting to find him here. I don't know. Is
All right. He
Basically-
he thinks for a little bit. He's like Thomas Hilfiger. He's like I'm not familiar with him, though. I'm not familiar with everyone in the temple here. Though I am here a lot. He says my name is Sirek. And I like long walks on the beach. Yeah, and I'm here a lot, but I've never heard of that guy. And then he asks, and who might you be? Ask your names for all of them.
I say, I am Flick the Fabulous.
And Lyria
And
says,
I
of course.
got prestidigitation and make rainbows and sparkles.
He's all taken aback, but that's his only reaction to. It's like, oh, fabulous.
You've probably heard of me.
Yeah. No, I have not.
Well, you have now.
True.
I'll say, I'm Lyria, a fellow servant of Torm.
Always good to meet a fellow servant of Torm, although I am more partial to Tyr myself, which is the god of justice, you would know.
And that's, at least in the lore-wise, apparently, like, Tyr is currently dead or missing or something.
Oh, is he? I don't know.
I don't know, because that's the thing where Torm had taken over Tyr's responsibility after he had fallen, but Lyria is actually more particular towards Tyr if he was around.
Oh, okay.
Because, what was it? Tyr was sort of the
He's the god of justice.
justice and willing to sort of just step in and take the hits. He got maimed, he lost a hand or whatever.
Yeah.
So that Lyria is digging that she sort of, the pantheon officially is Torm has taken over Tyr's responsibilities, but
I actually retcon that. He is an acolyte of Torm.
Torm.
So-
Okay.
He is a fellow Torm follower.
Fellow Torm follower.
He's got
okay.
a t-shirt. He's wearing a t-shirt. It says Torm is my homeboy.
I twerk for Torm.
WWTJ.
WWTJ. And he's got a
or
bracelet that
the-
says...
Or no, WWTD. What was
Yeah,
one?
well, he has a bracelet that says WWTD.
Ugh.
Uh,
I say I am Taran Featherbottom, a mere page, no one of consequence. Just on a mission to find Thomas Hillbreaker. Are you sure you don't know him?
He says, well, no one is known of consequence in the House of the Triad. But once again, I'm not familiar with everyone that comes in here. There's a lot of people. There's like some community garden type deal in here where you don't necessarily have to be part of their religion. You can just use our stuff. So there's a lot of people that are in and out. I don't necessarily know them, but I can keep an eye out for them. Keep an eye out for them if you want. Are you staying somewhere? I can let you know if I see him.
I am staying somewhere, yes.
Yes.
I am not. I am staying at Geldenstog's Rest.
It says, I apologize.
Well, stay where you can afford.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. Just I'm not a fan of that woman. Just between you and me.
Well, it's nothing official. I just got here a couple hours ago. Is there any better suggestions?
Personally, I like either of the other two options, the Knucklehead or the Northlook. But that's just me. I don't like people poking into my business, which is why I don't like Gelden Stags.
okay.
Ah, well, in
Yeah,
that
just
case,
use it, dude.
But it occurs to me, has Taran Featherbottom mentioned he's specifically looking for a botanist? Because he just sort of, I remember him at the bar had been saying he was looking for a botanist of that name, but he just given the name at the
Sam,
time.
I think he would have
Okay.
like Sirac is he's like temple affiliated, and like they have some other
Mhm.
like they have areas that's like you said sort of just like community areas that like
Mhm.
it's like a community garden type thing. So you don't necessarily have to be a member of the temple to use them. You can just kind of like grow stuff.
Okay, so I was just checking to see if that would be something to jog his memory, his list of people who were,
Yeah.
plant affiliated. So,
Yeah.
but
No, there's a
Taran
lot of
Featherbottom
people.
had already mentioned. So,
Yeah, there's a lot of people in and out of the temple every day. So
okay.
yeah, I was
alright.
afraid I can't help you much there.
Well, I now plan on staying at the Northlook, so if you hear anything,
The Northlook. Will
Taran
do.
Featherbottom at the
And what was the
Northlook.
name of the fellow you're trying to find?
Thomas Hillbreaker.
Thomas Hilfiger, got it. I will let you know.
Thank
Is there
you.
anything else I can help you with?
I think that's it for me. Thanks. I turn and start to leave.
Okay.
It says
Good.
shalom. I don't know what it says.
I turn it back and say baklava and walk out.
Lyria, having been a bit schooled in practices, knows that neither of those is quite on the money for exactly what you said, but she just sort of doesn't care. So that she'll sort of ask Sirac to point her in the direction of where an altar to Torm would be, so she can go and at least pay respects and offer prayers for a bit.
Yeah, he just directs you into like the main temple chamber. It's kind of split into three. It's like one long room, but there's like if you picture like just like a long room, there's like if there was a wall where you came from, it just kind of open. But on each of the three walls, there's like a statue, altar, or whatever for each of the
Mhm.
3 of the triad. So like each wall is dedicated to one of them.
Okay. So I'll go up to the one of Torm and sort of underneath my clothes grab the golden orb and sort of kneel and yeah, not pray specifically to Torm, but sort of talking to myself. Said, you showed me the dream. You showed me to come here. I've found 2 of them. That perhaps the 3rd is here. That just sort of general like checking in, like, hey, I'm here. I found I'm not sure what to do from here, and just sort of trying to see if I can get any sort of reassurance or connection or whatever. I'm not necessarily expecting a response, but
Yeah.
just going through what I should probably be doing.
The orb just kind of like pulses up 1 pulse of light.
Okay, that's all the confirmation I needed. Just sort of like, okay, we're still on the same page,
Yeah.
and I know that Mr. Featherbottom is staying at the North Look,
Mhm.
so I can find him if need be. So I'm not so desperate to like grab onto him and say, "Hey, I'm with you now."
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I only did that for a few minutes. Whatever Flick and Featherbottom are up to, they're up to.
Yeah. You guys up to anything? Done for now?
I want to go. I'll go and look. Is there like a garden area in that House of the Triad? Like.
Yeah, that's where
actu-
Syracuse working.
Yeah,
Actually, I
like
probably would've been-
aside from just the community garden, there's like gardens to just go and walk around in.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Cool,
an
yeah,
arboreum.
think Flick would want to do
Arboreum.
that to check
There's
out.
there's not a ton because it is like cold here, so it's like the stuff that they do grow. It's like
Yeah,
you know,
I think
it's not.
being a forest gnome, he's definitely interested in what different area, what stuff grows here. And
Yeah.
just wants to go
So they
check it out.
have like kind of a I don't know how to like a garden not for growing like like useful plants. It's just like like trees and like a pathway, like stuff like that, just to like enjoy how
Pleasure
things
garden.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know what the right word would be.
I think arboreum or something like that. I don't
So
know.
yeah, there's some like unique plants because it's like there are some plants that only grow up here when it's like cold, like the one Nate's guy was looking for. Man, this audio is tilting me. Yeah,
Get
so you're just
good,
walking
dude.
around. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing too out of the ordinary. There's some cool plants though.
Cool.
All
Yeah, I
right.
guess I'm just chilling there for a little bit.
Cool. You guys want to do anything else? Don't have to.
That I just sort of probably want to find a place to stay. So since Featherbottom's headed for the North Look, I'll probably go book a room there as well,
Sure.
just because it's a place to stay, as well as at the mention of over at Geldenstag's Rest, the lady being nosy there. I don't like nosy.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Yeah. You probably won't like that. So yeah. So you want to go there, or you just want to? don't
well,
know.
after I sort of took a couple minutes in meditation and prayer, yeah, I'd figure I might as well establish a base of operations.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go book a room there. I expect that Taran headed that way, and not that I'm specifically trying to find him, but just to make sure I can keep tabs on where these sort of people that are special to me, where they are about at town. Flick, I'm not so worried about finding because he's pretty noticeable.
Yeah. Yeah. So you make your way to the North Look. I think you need directions from
Oh, you
conversation
know
with
what?
Ogric.
I just realized I'm a human right now, and in his dream I would have been an elf, a half elf.
That
Sure.
is true.
Yeah, he still would have
Perhaps-
known that it's you anyways, though.
Because
Okay.
that same connection of feeling I got when I saw Flick,
Yeah.
I would have felt it with you. It would have been
Which
sort of like,
yeah, it would have been a little conflicting because you've been like, oh well, that's not what he
Conflicting.
looked like, but you still were definitely getting that vibe, and like I guess followed up on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of wreck on that, but
Yeah, that which I guess would sort of go further as to why Lyria was so desperate just to sort of like keep you in the conversation
yeah,
because you
Yeah.
was trying to figure it out. And I guess retcon that would have also been in sort of the meditation prayers, like, hey, there's this one guy, but I wasn't entirely sure. I don't remember from the dream. Is this really what's supposed to be happening? And then that's when the pulse of confirmation came
Yeah.
down. I was like,
There we
okay,
go.
yeah, that
Okay.
fits really well.
Cool.
yeah, I like that.
Cool. Yeah, so you make your way to Northlook and you open the door to their pub room and there's just like a full-on brawl, like bar fight on there. And you kind of you like check yourself for a minute and then like it just kind of makes sense because like walking up to the building like wasn't like the nicest looking. I mean, it's like fine, but it's like a little bit run down. So you just
Okay.
walk up into this big fight. You maybe kind of push your way up. Like the bartender's like there, and he just like doesn't care. It's like, no, another normal day.
Casual.
So, yeah, if you like ask for a room, whatever, you can get that all sorted out. I don't have anything special for that, but essentially this place is like a
Very rough and tumble.
anything goes basically. Yeah.
Lyria
I
doesn't
ate a
mind that.
bucket of nails for breakfast.
yeah. There's a line outside. You gotta be let in. How tough are you? That fits well.
All right, yeah.
The I want to start counting it now, because I have too much other stuff going on. But the rates seem a little bit more expensive than they should be. But it is where Torin was staying, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing he probably stayed there anyways. I'm not gonna start doing stuff with money or anything yet, just because I don't feel like
It's one of
looking
the things
it up.
where Lyria thinks for a moment it might be worth haggling, but then she's like, "No, I really want to keep tabs on Taran, so I'll just pay what it is."
Yeah.
And if she were on her own, she'd haggle.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to upset the apple cart.
Cool. Yes, that's how you have a room. You have a room. I don't know where.
I'm guessing Flick
Flick's
is
same.
probably. It looks like the Hook Knucklehead is like closer to the center of town.
Yeah,
He's
So that's
probably-
more. It's a little bit. That's like the business one, basically. It's a little bit nicer. It's still pretty. It's not like nice, because it's still in like the north. There's nothing like super nice in Bryn Shanner, but it's like, it's just like plain. It's very adequate.
It's not run down.
It's very
I'm guessing he'd probably be there, but would have also worked out some sort of deal for performing there every night.
Playing.
With my because I have
Yeah.
an entertainer.
Oh yeah.
background.
So you're playing there. Yeah. You just have to play there every night or something. You're probably getting
Yeah.
ready for your gig soon that night.
Yeah, so I perform in the
You
evening.
were trying out your new material at
Yeah.
Kelvin's Comfort.
Yeah, I had to get a taste of that famous fire brandy that I've been hearing about.
Yeah.
I'd also like to think that because in between getting to the Hook Knucklehead and from the Triad, that you would have had to pass by the Kelvin's Comfort. I figured it was sort
Yeah.
of like taking a side street to go around and make sure it didn't see you outside the door or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
go
I-
up around here.
Yeah, basically, I went through this alleyway back behind, and
Mhm.
then around over here.
Yeah. Cool.
You know,
So
I don't
unless there's
even
any-
need to do that. I walked right by, but I just looked like a different person.
Nice. Yeah. You just looked, just blending in the crowd.
Nice.
So unless there's anything really specific you want to do, I'd say we can just wrap up the day for now.
That's
Unless
good.
there's anything else you want to explore, look around.
Lyria will, sort of settle in, and she'll get out her notebook and take notes about, what went on, who said what, as well as details about stuff. Because her background is investigation and tracking stuff down.
Oh,
So
okay.
she's sort of keeping record of all the different things for details and notes to go over later if need be.
Cool. Let's see. I'll say maybe roll. Yeah, I can't think of the things without them in front of me now.
What
Trying to
sort
think
of
of-
like thing you thinking, like memory
Um,
or
Yeah, sort of memory specifically from stuff Ardrick was saying to try to remember it. And,
it's probably just a straight intelligence check. I don't think.
sure, yeah, just do intelligence for now.
I mean, that's what a history check would be anyway. I'm not trained in it. So
Yeah.
unless you specifically want investigation, it's not going to be any difference than just an intelligence check.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
It's more just like remembering what Ardrick said.
Five.
Five.
She said it so many times I started dismissing it.
Yeah. I was just gonna let you get a place on the map that you might not
Okay.
necessarily without having to go there, basically. So yeah, you're just writing down your normal stuff. Blah blah
Okay.
blah. Anything else you guys want to do?
No. I don't know. I was reading my background to see if I would do anything else, but
Oh, gotcha.
Tristan.
That-
just
Alright,
te-
cool.
Tristan just texted me. That's if we're still playing.
Nice. That's actually a decent time if he still wants
Yeah.
to come there.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Ta-da.
That's actually a
Oh, hey, hey.
primo point for a recap.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late.
Hey, all good.
good.
We've only been playing since like 9. I guess it's 10:30 now. But
Yeah, hour and a half flies in D&D.
yeah. Hopefully this next part, I don't think it'll take too long. So hopefully we'll be done by 11 or a little bit after.
That's good.
Yeah. So we want to recap. I guess
That'd be
I'll
awesome.
recap.
That'd be good.
Yeah, so basically we started with Jacob's character Lyria, who's the one that had that dream when we did our practice session. So
Yeah.
she knew to make her way to Brinchander, which is this town that you can hopefully see on the map. And she was trying to find the people she saw in her dream. So she made her way to the town, found out a little bit about it, made her way to a tavern where she met Greg's character Flick, and they had met each other before at one point.
She'd sort of kicked him out of a town for causing
Yeah,
trouble.
so he was playing at a tavern. She saw him and recognized him from her dream, went over and talked to him, and then it happened that Nate's character Torin was talking to the bartender that Flick was getting a drink from. So she ended up meeting both of them. Torin was looking for a botanist in the town, so they went to the place on the quay, the House of the Triad, because they have a bunch of plants there. It's basically like a temple.
Okay.
So he was trying to find this botanist. They talked to 2 people. You should be able to see on the map. There's the one near the southwest called Ogric, who was the sheriff's deputy, and talked to Lyria a little bit when she came to the town and like told her a little bit about it. And then this other guy whose name is Sirak, who worked in the temple, and they talked to him to try to find the botanist, but he didn't know who he was. And then they got some rooms at the Northlook, right?
Yeah.
Staying at the Northlook?
Leary
They
and
had-
Torin are in the Northlook, and then Flick
And
is-
then Flick's at the Knucklehead, and that's pretty much it. They're getting ready to end the day. I think for now we won't worry about your guy until a little bit from now. So yeah, the day's winding down for them. Lyra got to her destination, found 2 of the people she's looking for, but she's still looking for 1 more. And that's pretty much it, right? Did I miss anything?
More or less.
You have to try the Ogden Flamebeard's famous fire brandy.
Ah, yes, the best fire brandy in the north, allegedly.
It gets gnomes
and-
pretty drunk.
Yeah, yeah, that's about it though. Yeah, but maybe that's why Flick liked it so much. He just didn't notice. It's all
It's
good
like
to me.
it's good. It's good for his pacing, you know. It's not like because regular
Yeah.
stuff, it's too. It's just one,
Yeah.
one and done. This he can enjoy.
Yeah.
A few.
To everyone else, it tasted pretty watery, even though it was hyped up. Nate's botanist was named Tommy Hilfiger, I think. Just looking for him. No, it was something else, but that's what I call him.
Now I can't remember what the actual one was.
Something.
Breaker.
Thomas
Hillbreaker.
Hillbreaker.
Thomas
Hill.
Hillbreaker.
I only remember because you're talking about like breaking the hill into a figure.
Yeah.
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 All right. So yeah, everyone goes to sleep. Yada yada. The bar fighting downstairs never really goes away in the north. Like it gets slightly quieter, but like not much. It seems like it's just like a pretty consistent
Everyone
thing. It's
whispers
like
while they're punching each other.
yeah, yeah. It just gets like a little bit quieter, but you manage to get some sleep. I think just because you're so tired. So yeah, you wake up the next day. And now it's the morning. That's it. Maybe like late morning. You guys slept in. I don't know.
Yeah,
Excellent,
that
Dan.
Lyria's been on the road, and you know it's been quite a ways, so she's gonna enjoy the rest underneath a roof and with a bed.
Yeah.
And given that she's found, she's in the place where she needs to be, and she's found 2 out of 3, and she doesn't feel too particular rushed, so she'll sleep and relax, yeah, and then eventually go, seeking a meal.
Sure.
Flick
Yeah,
Flick
so you
gets
do all
to
that.
sleep till about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon when the sun is
Yeah.
warm.
Well, tricks on you, it doesn't get warm in the north,
All right.
but excellent reference.
Torn gets up early, goes to the next town, pieces out.
He's
I'm
out.
just kidding.
Later. Roll new character. You had your chance. All right. So it is another cold day in Icewind Dale, which is, I think, if I look at the map.
No, that
I
was
think
the
that's just
game
like the
I wasn't
greater
allowed to
area.
play when I was a kid.
What is?
Icewind Dale.
Oh, Icewind Dale. Yeah, that's just like the
It's the
kind
general
of
north area, I think.
general north area. It's like a little stretch of land. Sorry for this crappy music, by the way. I don't know, except with the.
It's because Flick has been
connection.
drinking all those fire
Yeah,
brandies.
Flick's been drinking fire brandies nonstop.
But he's the one
Um,
providing the music, so.
It's how he stays
Yeah.
warm.
Yeah. So yeah, it's another cold day in Icewind Dale. You've kind of gotten out all your coats and stuff that you've brought with you, knowing that you're traveling in the north. It's pretty cold out today. The market square bustles with trout fishers selling their scrimshaws to traders from the south, while other common folk warm their hands and faces by small campfires. Everywhere across the town, people are trudging through snow-covered streets on errands. The town's outer walls block the worst of the wind, but it is still quite cold. A sudden blast occasionally catches everyone by surprise, causing shivers and grumbling all around. All of a sudden, the mood of the town changes, and you kind of know that something's up. You kind of hear people running, just like people that are normally on the streets. The streets kind of are emptying out, and you see guards running everywhere. And they're all seem to be running towards the southwest, or at least most of them. Honestly, do you kind of make your way there? I guess
Oh, yeah.
this would just be I think right now this would just be Lyria.
Yeah, Illyria
'Cause-
totally grabs her stuff and is, jogging along in the direction everybody else is headed.
Because yeah, Flick's staying in a different inn, and I don't think Torrin has like a reason necessarily to catch up with her. But maybe you'd probably do the same thing though, or I don't want to put words in your mouth, but
Well, is everybody
it's
in the
also
inn piecing out?
most of the like common folk that live there, it looks like they're kind of like going back to their homes. They look like kind of scared. What I meant to say, I don't want to close this off to just Lyria. Like you guys hear this as well, but it's not. I wouldn't say that's a group decision.
There's a good possibility you see me running out the door.
Would
Yeah,
I hear because I'm across the way here? Where is
yeah,
it at
where
the
are
North
you?
Gate?
Well,
That's
he's
where they are.
more running towards the southwest.
Everything people seem the like guards and stuff seem to be going towards the southwest gate.
I will. Yeah, if I notice something's going on, I at least want to go check out and see what all the fuss is about.
Okay.
Bard,
Yes.
you might want to tell a story about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is probably the most exciting thing that's happened in the like week and a half that you've been here. So yeah, I guess that makes sense that you'd want to see it. And then was Torn going too? What was he doing? You probably saw Lear. Maybe you're
Yeah.
eating and you saw Lear run out.
Yeah, I won't let her know that I'm following her, but
Okay,
if
you're maybe a
she's-
little weirded out by her.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So on your way there, you see all the guards. More and more guards are going there. You hear a booming voice come from the southwest saying, "Surrender, Artist Simba, or die." It's a big, feminine, big, loud voice saying that.
Surrender what?
Artist Simba sounds like a name.
Simber.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm seeing you guys make your way down to the southwest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All
I'm
right.
trying to throw myself in the thick of it.
As you're running there, maybe you're like halfway. You can kind of see the man. How tall are these things? So there's like a wall around the city. What's that somewhere? Oh yeah, it's like it doesn't really say. They're tall walls, but over the wall, you slowly begin to see the tops of some giants as they advance towards the
I
wall.
was really starting to like Bryn Shander.
This is all around, even though everybody's running to the southwest.
Yes, the loud voice that you heard was from the southwest, but you do see like there are giants surrounding or coming from every direction. I think there's like 12 or something.
There's a
Um,
good number. Yeah, 12.
Yeah. So yeah, that's at least what it looks like.
So
Um,
in Lyria's head, she's sort of like glad that okay, so there is stuff going down. I'm meant to be here. But on the other hand, she's like, oh crap. You know, like,
Yeah.
it's sort of like it's kicking off, yeah, but oh crap, it's kicking off.
mhm.
So this isn't quite what I expected, but I'm here for it.
Yeah. All right. So you guys make your way down to the southwest gate, and you come to see who's there. I think Ogric's there. And I guess we can put you guys on here. Maybe. Oh, you got it. Cool. Yeah, you guys can put your stuff on. If you want. And you see right at the edge of the gate, there is one or two. There's 3 frost giants total. Well, the one in the middle looks like that's that's a big boy.
I'm here. Why am I still so big?
I don't know. Here, I can.
There we go.
What's that? The one in the middle seems like a little. Do I have the grid on here? Maybe I need to turn the grid on. Sorry.
Yeah, you might have given that it's got squares. Don't
Oh,
worry
no.
with what it's got. That's fine.
I had
I
this
think
figured
that's
out
probably
earlier
why you turned
today.
the grid off. 'Cause it
I
wasn't
think
going to
it
line up
is.
with the one that exists.
I had it lined up before at one point too.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll just do without the grid for now. Because I don't know the scaling to have it up. So you see 3 giants total and then 2 wolves. The one in the middle is a little bit bigger than the other 2.
A little more
I lost my
adorned.
place. Yeah, a little bit more adorned. She has a big horn, not in her head, like a
Music.
like a war
Trumpet.
horn, I guess you would say. Yeah, like a trumpet type horn.
And I'm
Oh,
I'm running up to wherever.
Yeah.
Probably till where Ogric is.
So yeah, you see Ogric, and next to Ogric is this guy. who I don't think you met him, but he looks more official, and the way that like Ogrick's standing by him, you get the sense that he's probably the sheriff because she's the sheriff's deputy. So you get there right as they're kind of starting. They're like in the middle of just starting to talk to the giants. And the one giant in the middle is the one who was shouting at before, surrender this guy, surrender Artis Cimber, and that's like all that she's focused on. Like they're trying to sort of reason with them. Like you can't really reason with giants, but to the best of their ability, they're trying to talk with it, and it is not going very well. They just keep repeating, or this one is the only one that's talking, and it just keeps repeating, hand over Artis Cimber, like we know you have him, like we need him, like you can't hide him from us, like blah blah blah. And neither the sheriff or Ogrick seem to know who he is. Like Ogrick is trying to go around, she sees Lyria and runs up to do you know this guy? She recognizes you from yesterday. She's like, do you know who this guy is? We need to we don't know who this is. We don't know what they want aside from this guy.
Yeah, I'll say no clue. But if it comes to blows, I'm here to help. Let's hope it doesn't get to that.
Cool. So yeah, the giant in the middle eventually gets too tired of not getting any results, and says, well, if you won't hand him over, then we'll come and get him. And we can go ahead and roll initiative.
Aw, snapsies.
And I guess we'll do that also. Maybe on the top of the gate, just hanging out, is a random druid. Or maybe we'll say he was just inside the gate. He's kind of hanging out.
A random druid.
Yeah,
Aussies,
I don't know who you are. And then, as a bonus part, where's that gonna assume?
Oh yeah,
Such initiative.
I rolled the exact average.
Nice.
I think technically the average is slightly above 10 because it doesn't start at 0, it starts at 1.
Oh wait, but the initiative thing isn't up.
Oh yeah, I
it,
should
it
probably
puts
do
it
that.
in there, unless he...
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So apparently, Tristan didn't get in it.
And I'm okay with rolling again.
Oh, I think you need to select your character token.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm doing this all wrong.
All right, so if you guys look in your journals,
My journal.
Yeah.
in 1 second, you get some extra friends in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think some of them you met, some of them you haven't.
Are we controlling these NPCs?
You are for this fight. So you each should have one. Let me know if you don't
I've got
see one.
Sirac of Suzail.
Yes. So that's the guy who talked to at the temple. I think we'll say. I guess we'll say that they made their way here. Like Sirac, is a good dude, and he'd want to help out at Sign of Trouble. So yeah, you can read over it. There's actually kind of stuff they should be able to see a little bit of their character background. Like playing them probably won't come up too much, but try to just read it over and try to play them like what you think their character would do.
Vesa Chain. Who that is?
You don't roll me.
Oh no, I'm a Ogrick.
Oh, can you see
Oh.
their names? I'll say that these people made their way here.
Yeah, I can see the tokens with their names that you place, but I can see the
Oh,
description
okay.
of the one you gave me.
I've got Duvessa in my journal.
Cool. Um, let me. I just gotta get a couple more things.
Who gets to be Denzel Washington?
Nobody. You guys didn't meet him. I'll just get rid of him.
It's Mace Windu.
I just thought he would be there. He was probably doing stuff. Maybe I don't know. He had to go do something.
He's like,
That's more important than this.
Maybe just Kirk was there. I don't know.
there's bigger crime going on.
Yeah, there's actually other stuff. Or he actually goes and he's helping with some of the other, because like the other giants surrounding the town are still there. Most of the soldiers that were run to the south gate actually go, and they're gonna go help take care of the other giants. So
Okay.
all right, I'm almost 30.
Wait, what was? Oh my goodness.
Huh?
I'm reading my characters.
Yeah.
Her flaws.
They're also not the hardiest characters, but
Yeah.
don't just make them run away. That's lame.
Yeah.
Like just
That's-
play it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're just people in the town. It's just basically to make the town feel more real.
More populated.
So if they
Uh,
die, it's your fault.
Yep.
And quest givers, no.
Oh, does this not add this? Oh wait, never mind. I'm still sorry. I'm still figuring stuff out,
Wow,
No
this
worries.
like DM
This
stuff.
this sheet's a
There's-
lot.
There's always
Yeah.
things.
Okay. Sort descending. All right. Actually, first up is the mysterious druid who none of you guys know. He's just kind of hanging out.
Quick question. Sorry.
What's up?
Do we have a way to roll initiative for our new characters?
So they're going to go after your normal turn.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Sorry. Yeah, I forgot to say that.
What was the move distance again? Sorry, I'm awful.
I think it depends on your race.
I think its default
Right?
is probably 30, so 6
Yeah.
squares. That's
Okay,
how to
cool.
think of it. And you can move diagonally.
I am unable to select Sirac, the token.
Give me
Yeah,
a
I
sec.
can't select the token either.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
I can't either.
Yeah, I can't.
Maybe if
select
we
mine.
drag it on ourselves. If we
Oh yeah,
drag a new one on.
try that. You
Nope.
should be able to, because I have it.
Oh no. Whoops.
No, I have it. Can be edited
Whoa.
and controlled, and it's in your journal.
Well, it's not working. Apparently, there's so many of us.
Ah.
Hey there.
Oh, I guess I can just do that in the future. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Cool. Is it because do you guys have the ruler selected?
No, I've got.
No, I have the.
select.
Oops,
Select
sorry.
Yeah, select to move on.
No, I have
Uh,
select.
Any suggestions? I have it can be edited and controlled and in your journal. I don't know what else to do.
We could just tell you where we want it moved, right?
Oops.
See, we
Yeah.
can point. So I'm curious if I can roll for her. So, okay, yeah, I can roll things for her. So I can use the character sheet to at least do that.
Dang, that's so weird though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Cool.
You see 3 giants and 2 big, looking like even for wolves, they look pretty big.
Are they white like their picture appears?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Would you consider them giant wolves?
They are. I consider them large.
Large.
What was he say?
I didn't hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Uh,
All right, I'm gonna move Homeboy back this way a little bit. I don't think I want to be on the front lines.
Sure.
Yeah, and let me. Sorry, I'm just exploring my spells. I think the first logical thing that this druid would think to do when confronted with a bunch of angry giants and wolves is to summon up an army of animals to help him out.
Oh, of course.
Of course, right?
Alright,
So, so Tholoman has a little backstory where he actually lives in the woods of the mountains with a nice little herd of yaks that he tends to.
of course.
It's how he weaves all his blankets, and it's all yak fur, everything he's wearing. So
Free
so
range.
free range, of course. So he's just gonna go ahead and summon up the yak pack.
And what is that? 8?
Yeah. Yep.
There you go. Miscellaneous creatures. That's a big old yak.
Yeah,
How do
then,
I
I'm
do
out to
this?
this.
some of
I
them
don't
is
see
kind
this
of like-
happen.
Yeah, Lyra doesn't see it.
Yeah, you guys did you see a bunch of yaks just kind of come into
It's
existence?
probably easier just to like once you get it sized, copy and paste. Yeah.
Oh, I did that before, but it didn't go.
Yeah, and there's 2 lines of 4 in front of me, blocking off the entrance, ready to take over a giant when it tries
So
to
you
come in.
guys just see this old, at least from the icon we have now, kind of homeless looking guy who's just sitting at the gates, just pop up, and then he just look kind of out of the air, just a bunch of like yaks formed from who knows what. Seems a little
Yeah.
weird, but
And as I
Summon
walked
fey spirits
past,
that take the form of beasts.
yes.
and as I walked past you guys, you kind of like smelled yak in the beginning too. So it all clicked for you guys. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna end my turn there.
Let's see.
Yak. Bio and
Um,
info for yak. It's a yak. Personality traits is yak. Ideals be yak.
I think I gave you a yak in your journal now. Is it in there?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, so I can see all their goodies. Thank you.
Yep. All right. So next, who do you have? You have Beldora.
Yeah, so Beldor is smart, and she doesn't want to run out there and kind of confront these guys head on. She's made a living in the streets, avoiding confrontation head on. So she's just gonna go ahead and move up the wall and get in a good spot on the wall.
Cool.
I guess I'm trying to
Let's see how
gauge
far can
range.
she go. So she should probably just go here. 30, maybe. We'll say she can get like, I don't know, here.
That sounds good.
I don't know, movement, well, something like that.
She pulls out her hand crossbow and looks worried. Gets
Cool.
ready for fights.
She can probably, yeah, it'd probably maybe be a disadvantage because there's these like the little, what are they called, like parapets or turrets or whatever. She could, but just because how tall they are, she could probably actually I think because they're so tall, I think she could take a shot at the giants without impedance. I don't think she could hit the wolves.
Okay.
But if she wanted to take a shot though.
I'll take a shot, or Beldora will take a shot at that lead giant, trying to shut
Okay.
it up.
Sure. It does miss though. So
Ooh, swing and a miss. So the bolt kind of, flies right past his ear.
yep. Goes a little bit past him. He lands back here. We've never used hand crossbows in our game. So is it next time she attacks, she has to reload?
No, it takes her, I think, bonus action and reaction to reload it.
Bonus action and reaction.
I think it's different for
Okay.
hand crossbows and full crossbows too. Because
Oh,
No, it's got the loading feature.
maybe I can look it up in the info.
yeah,
hand
probably. I'm
crossbow.
But
looking
if
in the book.
there's a feat that if you have a loaded hand crossbow, you can use it as a bonus action to fire it. But that's only a loaded one. If it's got the loading feature, we can look that up here.
Let's see weapon properties.
It doesn't say with hand crossbow.
property.
Or no, it says ammunition property.
6.
If you have the ammunition. No, it kind of sounds like it acts like a normal bow.
What page is
Oh
it?
no, no, no.
Loading. Loading says because of the time required to load this weapon, you can fire only one piece of ammunition. Well, what do you hand?
They have loading. Yeah.
Okay, so loading is you can fire only one piece of ammunition from it when you use an action, bonus action, or reaction to fire it, regardless of the number of attacks you can normally make.
Okay.
So it basically means if you're like a fighter or anyone and you get 2 attacks on a turn, you still can only shoot 1 time with the crossbow. Because
Okay. Cool.
they have to load it,
So
I guess.
probably won't worry about it
Okay.
much.
But it doesn't take up like any extra actions, it looks like.
Okay, so I thought there was a mention of it used like your reaction or something to load it. Okay.
I thought so too, but we
In
just won't
previous
worry about it for now.
editions, you usually had to like take your next turn to reload, or like you couldn't move at the same time. It was like a much
Yeah.
bigger penalty.
That makes sense.
Dang, were they
right.
stronger?
I guess maybe they have more range. I don't know.
I gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, a heavy crossbow is a D10, whereas a regular longbow is a D8. But the longbow is also a two-handed weapon, where the hand crossbow is only a one-handed. So yeah, you have pros and cons.
All right. Let's see. It's this wolf's turn next. Let's see. I think. Let's see. Actually, I guess before you started, would you guys have wanted to start right there up at the front? I'll just give you that.
I would have.
You would have? Okay. Yeah, we'll just leave it then. So he's gonna walk up right here and see. So I won't reach the yaks, but he's gonna charge up to you and let out just like a big you don't know what it is, but you just know that it's really cold and it probably doesn't feel like great. So you have to, I think it's a dex save.
Out of what is he letting this coldness
He's
from?
howling
His butt.
Oh, ice
No, it's-
farts.
It's his mouth.
Oh.
I think it's a dex save, which you got.
Oh.
Wait,
How did you roll a dex save on
what? Wait.
this on this sheet?
On the character sheet, there's a box that's saving throws, and I clicked on dexterity.
I don't know. Mine doesn't look like my normal sheet. Does yours?
Oh, you rolled for Ogric.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh yeah, I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
that's
Yes.
the NPC sheet looks different.
Oh okay. Oh right, you're rolling your actual. Sorry. Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Let's see. So you got 21. So yeah, you're fine. You take 11 damage though. And Ogric also saved, and she also takes 11 damage.
Well, I
which-
don't know. That's not actually my save.
Oh, it's
uh,
not.
What does the dex save actually?
I think it is just straight up
Oh, I think
dex, unless
You
you're
rolled
proficient.
straight up dex, unless you're proficient in it, so that's probably the same.
Okay. Then yeah.
Yeah, I think it would say.
So saving throws are only different if you're proficient in them. Otherwise, it's just a regular check.
Yeah.
I don't think. Do we see proficiencies?
Not on NPCs.
Well, you
It-
you should be able to see it. It says skills, so like she has athletics, perception.
Okay.
Or like it says she has advantage on saving throws against poison, that sort of thing. So yeah, so she takes 11 damage. Not feeling so hot.
Oh. Not feeling hot at all.
Yeah. Can you do her health and stuff? I don't know what
No.
you can. Oh, you can't.
Can't change your.
Dang, that's
I can see
annoying.
that she only has 13 health.
Yeah, she's
Oops.
not feeling so hot. Let's see. So that's the wolf's turn. And now it is
Whoops.
this frost giant's turn.
Whoops, whoops.
They're just gonna kind of lumber up here. Actually, not. Honestly, he's just gonna wait to see what the leader does, so he's good for now. Now it's Slenderman's turn. The new and improved Slenderman.
Goku.
All right.
You just saw a bunch of yaks drop out of nowhere in front of you.
I'm slightly confused. But did I saw that this wolf was attacking
Yes.
Lyria, right? Okay.
Yes.
She bought me a drink, so I'll go ahead and I'm gonna throw Hex on the wolf.
All right.
Where am I here? Oh, sorry. Okay, throwing Hex on the wolf, and then I will Eldritch Blast this thing twice.
I think we'll probably want to take the description out of that.
Yeah, I'm doing that
But
right
I think
now.
you hit twice.
But it has to be a C. Yes.
Yes, it's an attack.
Okay. Yeah, they both hit.
Okay.
Does that
And then-
include hex damage or no?
No, and I think it's 1d6. I don't think it's per hit. I
each.
think it's
Yes, it is
it
per hit.
is?
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, that's why it's like nuts.
Yeah.
It's 11. So 25.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, it's not totally out of the game, but you definitely like get rears back, and it was not expecting that because it was just concentrated on the the two people in front of it and the herd of yaks that saw in the distance. All right, so now it's Ogric's turn. Right? You have Ogric.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
She's going to try and talk to the main giant, just asking it to call off the wolves, and we can arrange whatever they're looking for. We can provide to him. She's gonna ask if he can understand her.
It doesn't respond. I think it's a. I think the giant's a woman.
Oh.
It doesn't understand her. It's just kind of repeating that same guy's name over and over again.
If it's a weird
Artist, like
almost
artist
native
symbol, like
conversation.
give us artist, blah, 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 blah. It's like totally fixated on that. It doesn't even seem to hear her.
She was going to say the name Artisember. She's gonna yell it at the top of her lungs.
It just makes them mad.
She is going to. Can I disengage? What is that thing called?
Yeah, disengage is an
Yeah,
action. where
So
you don't
I'm
provoke attacks of opportunity.
gonna disengage since I'm at 2 HP.
Mhm.
I don't want her to die. Sorry, I'm being lame. I think
No, it's all good. It's
No,
probably
she-
what
I'm
you should
assuming
want
she
to
gets
survive.
25 feet as a dwarf.
Yes, it should say on there.
Oh, did it?
25.
You're
Yep,
right. You're right. My bad.
all good.
All right. So, oh wait, I can't move her.
Oh,
She's
dang it. Sorry, where do you want to go? She does have a crossbow, I'm pretty sure.
But she's disengaged.
I
Oh,
disengaged.
you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ah.
so that's her turn.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, now it's the main giant leader's turn. And the wolf's kind of in the way, so they're just kind of walk up here. And I think that's sort of all they could do right now.
Gonna pet the wolf.
Yeah. Yep, so Lyria's turn.
That Lyria will just a second.
Oh, and as sorry,
ahead.
as the main giant leader is kind of starting to walk up, she just blows her horn really loud, and you kind of hear all the giants starting the town. They just kind of are moving in on it. She's kind of has her like signal to go in.
Okay. What I'm gonna do
It's going
is
down.
Dang it. Oh, if I hit. Oh, man.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. I don't remember what that does. Does that give you
That
AC?
adds +2 to my AC,
Cool.
bringing it up to 23.
Is that concentration?
It is. Alright, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll sort of say something like, "You will not take the city while we defend it," and I'll take a swipe at the wolf.
Sweet.
And so we're gonna do a longsword attack. That's
Yeah.
18 to hit.
Yep. Hits.
Okay. And as I do that, flames leap off of the sword, hitting the wolf and a target within 5 feet, such as the other giant.
Sweet. So,
So-
18 to the wolf.
18 to the wolf, 7 to the giant.
Nice.
And I know we've got the scores wrong, but Lyria would try and be like blocking the entrance there, like standing in the middle, if that's okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was like, do you want me
It's
to
just
move
yeah,
it?
there's the
Okay.
squares, but she's wanting to just try and like
Oh, that's
stand in
fine.
the entryway.
No, like I don't even think you don't have to stand in the squares. I kind of like it without a grid this way because I like that you can move wherever you want.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I don't remember who you have. Do you have
I have
Duvessa?
Duvessa, yeah.
Cool.
So she's gonna spend her turn just sprinting to get up on top of the wall to see what's happening. So, I
Or
think
you
I
should
counted.
move.
If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to
She
get.
can move like here.
She can get there, and she's just trying to get up to
Just
where
trying to
she
look.
can shout and find out what's happening on. And she's not so much a fighter as she is a talker. So
Yeah.
she's just getting in position, and that's
Okay.
That's me.
Cool. So yeah, no, it's Flick's turn, I believe.
Okay, so I'm just gonna straight up cast Fairy Fire on. It's a 20-foot cube, so I think I can hit both of these guys here.
Yeah, definitely. Do they have to save from that, or does it just happen?
It's a dexterity
Um,
save.
Yeah, dex
Okay.
save, and my DC is 15.
All right, let's see. The wolf does not make it. The giant just makes it. So the giant, I mean, the wolf is hexed and fired.
up.
Yeah.
Cool. So attacks have advantage on
Cool.
the wolf for a minute, and that is concentration.
That's concentration too. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put a thing. Use an icon for concentration, maybe.
That's actually a very good idea.
I don't know what it'd be. Maybe this one. Is there a thinking one? I should could have your own icons.
How about a yellow dot?
Yellow dot's good. Let's see, you have that. You have yellow dot, and you have yellow dot. Yeah, I like that.
What about that?
Yep.
The weeping eye.
Okay. And then you have Sirak. Yep. Or are you done with Flick?
Oops, hold on. I gotta get. How do I get rid of this? There we go. I guess I'll just move back up over here a little bit. And I think. Oh, I can do. Is Bardic Inspiration? Yeah, Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action.
Okay.
So I will give point of. Wait, who's next? How far? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move Sirak. He's gonna move 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I'll give Sirak the inspiration, and then move him. 3, 4. Oh, those yaks are in the way. Wait, how far? He has a dart he can throw. Range 20 to 60 feet. So I'll move him right here behind the yaks, I guess. And then... Okay, yeah, it's a long range shot. So is that disadvantage?
But with Fairy Fire, if it's at the wolf, it'd be just
Yeah.
a flat roll.
Yeah,
Okay,
so it's
cool.
just normal.
Yeah, I'll do
Cool.
that.
Go for it.
And then...
9. It doesn't.
What
All the
is
yaks in
the-
front of you.
The Bardic Inspiration.
Oh,
does
right.
that give...
Do you add it
what
to
that
attack
even
rolls,
does.
or is it damage roll? It's attack rolls, right?
Just
Or is it
Uh,
damage?
regular
Add
bardic,
to the number
regular-
rolled on ability check, the attack roll. Yeah, okay, you can use it on.
So
an
yeah, you
attack
can
roll.
add it to there.
So it's a D8. So roll 1d8. Oh baby.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can see he's distracted by the by all the yaks in front of him because yaks normally aren't in this part of the north. So he's a little phased when he's lining up his shot. But I don't know. Do you do anything to inspire him in
I say-
particular?
I'd like to
I
know
say
what
you've
it says,
heard you've heard of me now, buddy.
Yeah. That he's like, oh, I know that guy, and then he just takes time to line up a shot, and it does hit, and does 7 damage to the wolf. That wolf has taken the brunt of everything, and it's starting to look like when it first walked up and lit its little like cool iced breath. It thought it was pretty cool, and now it's realizing it might have been off more than it can chew. It's looking pretty rough.
Okay.
All right, now it's this frost giant's turn. Seeing that, or I guess hearing the horn that was blown by the leader giant, it's gonna start to walk up here. I think that's all it can do, pretty much.
That, you said that they were towering above the walls, right?
Yeah, like their heads like come up a little bit above the wall.
Okay. Lyria is worried about them climbing the walls rather than going through the entrance.
Oh yeah.
So,
Now it's this wolf's turn. It's going to. I think it can probably. Yeah. I think it could probably weasel its way in here, maybe. Maybe this one scoots over a little bit. And it's just going to do a normal bite attack on you, I believe.
bring it.
22.
Does not hit.
That's not it.
I would,
All right.
well, I would expect it hits, but scrapes
I was
across
gonna
my
say-
armor, and there's sort of like a shimmer that it.
Well, it gets
Alright.
it gets like a good grip on you. It's like a good bite, but it's all metal and a little bit of divine on top of that. So it doesn't like it gets you for sure, but it doesn't hurt.
All
But
right.
it got a good grip for sure.
Dang.
But it's got that metallic taste in its mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, and we're back
Sounds
up
like the
to
battery.
the druid.
Yeah, we
I'm
forgot to
serious,
roll
Drew.
initiative on the yaks.
I think they just act on your.
It,
We'll say they act
Spell
on your
says that they
Do they get their own?
take up their own initiative as a group.
Oh, okay. I did not.
Yep.
You should be able to roll it. Just pick one of them and then click the word yak on that character list.
Yeah, I can't select them, but I'm giving them.
You can select them. I'll have to
No,
look
not the
into
ones-
tokens. Okay, let me do it then. Uh, 15. So yeah, we'll sort it here. Sending. So we'll say they have them take their turn from last turn right now, and then
Okay.
we'll be starting over initiative. So we'll be good to like start over.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Thalamin takes a look at the scene and takes a look at the yaks and tells them to charge the injured wolf. And I do believe that they will get their
Yeah, they'll get the
bonus.
charge. Yep.
Yeah. So
So
I
say- I don't
tell
I don't know if all of them can fit in here. Let me see. These two can fit here, and we could fit two more on this.
the other guy.
On that wolf.
Lyria is like wolves. wolves. And all
Yeah.
of a sudden, these yaks come charging
Yaks.
faster.
All right.
Then the other yaks will have, since I give them a command and they follow as a group, the other yaks will have tried and they'll be kind of stacked up behind them, I imagine.
All right. just pack them in there.
Yak pack.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you able to roll their oh, the
Yes.
mine's commercial. So you get the RAM, right?
Choose from hundreds of templates. Whether
No,
No,
they're
they're
you're
yaks,
templates.
not rams.
Yeah, come on, are you paying attention?
So I guess roll one for each of them, I think.
The 4 that hit.
Okay, yeah, let me get that back up. So that was for the first one on the.
Yeah, we'll go right to left because you said this one first. So that one does hit. It's 5 damage. That one hits says 8 damage. That one crits does 12 damage. Stop my wolves. And now that one does miss though. It kind of miscalculates the angle and it's low right there.
Lyria is very confused, to say the least.
Very confused. Man, I'm trying to think. Would the second row of yaks hit the ones in front of it? What's the wording of your spell?
Yeah, let me share.
Oh, here it is. Roll commands.
Roll initiative for summoning creatures as a group, which has its own turn.
I don't think they would necessarily do that. I think they have some degree of intelligence.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I think they would, if the command was to attack the wolves. I think that they would be able to stop themselves. Be like, oh, we can't do
Okay.
that, but we'll try when we can. That sort of thing.
Cool.
All right. So
Yeah,
now you
so
get your
that'll-
turn, and yeah. So that was their turn from last round, and now it's your turn
Yeah.
as a druid.
Cool. So I'm going to saunter over to my good friend Ogric over here.
Hmm.
And I'm going to, once I'm in touching range, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds using a level 1 spell slot. Actually, how much damage did she take? frost.
11.
11.
11.
I think.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to use a level 1
Can you?
spell
Are you able to
slot.
move your token? Do I need to move that?
Let me try. Oh, yeah, I got that.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I'm actually going to, stay in a little bit of a meat shield on my clever.
Fine. Sweet. She's
Yeah,
like, I don't know who you are, but thank you. And welcome to our fine town of Bridge Standard. It's not always like
No.
this.
Yeah, you were here
Um,
pretty much the entirety of the tourism department here.
Nice. Those were the guys that were showing.
Yeah. Cool. So if that's all for your guy, you get Beldora's turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have Beldora. Does it look like the giants can reach onto the wall or like hit me while I'm on
It looks like they might be able to climb their way up.
Okay, so I'm gonna move Beldora. Just move a 50, right?
Yeah, because you did just see this one kind of make their way over to it.
Yeah, so I'm going to have her move over here.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have her move kind of like right up above the yak pack. on
Okay.
the wall. And then I'm gonna have her take another shot. This time at the wounded.
This guy?
Yeah, or the wounded. Yeah, whatever his
Okay.
name is.
Yeah, the wolf. Go for it. 11. It doesn't hit again. It's tough with all. It just got hit by like 2 yaks and it's moving around. So it's the dirt next to it.
Alright.
Cool. It
Yeah,
is
that'll
the wolf's turn. Alright, and it does get its thingy back. So it's gonna you kinda hear it just brace itself and like take a big breath in, and we're gonna need a lot of dex saves in a second. Because I think I can hit everyone. I don't think it'll hit Beldora though, because she's up too high.
Right.
So yeah, go ahead. Maybe we'll just roll one group save for. Or no. That would suck if they all died. I can roll them. Though.
What is
I
their
can
HP
roll.
anyway?
Their HP is 13.
13. It's decent.
They might weather it.
It's the same amount as
Um,
Ogric.
Yeah.
By everyone,
Alright.
do you mean everyone, or just
No,
everyone?
everyone in this. Let's see.
No,
How far
everyone.
does this go? It goes like
So
this.
Lyria
far.
plus Yax.
It's like here.
Okay.
Let's see. So yeah, are you 12? So Lyria's not safe. So you take. Where's that? 9 damage. It's not too bad this time.
Okay.
Wow, rolled 2 once on the damage.
I need to make 2 Constitution checks for my concentration.
Yes.
Oh, which yeah, I'm good.
Let's see. I gotta figure out these yaks.
I can roll dex on them.
I got them. I just gotta figure out their health. 1,
Oh.
2, 3. Most of them saved, just like some of them didn't. But they only take like 4. So some of the yaks are looking alright. Some ones in the front lines didn't save because they're right next to it, but that's all good. Alright, it's this Frost Giant's turn down here. He's going to walk up to the wall and then spend his turn. Actually, yeah, he sees a pretty cloud in there, so he's going to spend his turn. I guess I'll do a quick check to make sure he can do it. Pretty sure it'll be fine, man. Oh yeah, he just like jumps up and he's on top of the wall. That's his turn though. So now it is the yak's turn.
The proper.
The yak
convention,
mosh
the
pit.
yak pack.
Oh, the yak pack.
I'll accept yak mosh pit. Okay, so since they're so close, the front line of the yaks only has one option in what they can do.
Alright.
So I'm going to tell them to attack.
Cool. So I think they get just the hoof attack.
Yeah, they're just going to be hoofing it. So right to left, I'll just roll 4 times.
Sure, sounds good. Cool. The first one hits, but the wolf is still just barely hanging on. Second one misses. Third one hits. Fourth one hits. So they do 15. Cool. Yak turned down. Oh wait, no, it's yes. Yes. Alright, now it's Slenderman.
I'll attack this same.
Slenderman.
I'll
I
attack
can't remember his
this
actual name.
Same wolf now.
That Taran.
Alright.
All
is
good.
part of
Do you have
Taran's
do you have a crossbow?
He's got Eldritch Blast.
What?
Oh,
yeah,
Eldritch Blast. I couldn't remember
Sorry.
what it was.
Yeah.
No, it's all good.
Whoops.
13, yeah, that just gets it. And that's enough where lets out a wail.
It's also with
And-
advantage because of the fairy fire on that one.
Oh, yep.
So
You're
the
right.
15 would also.
Yeah, either way.
And I get this.
Dunzo.
Slaughtered it.
Just for the overkill.
Exactly.
Yep.
As my bonus action, I'm going to move Hex onto this dude.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Cool. 13 does not hit. Yeah, because he didn't have an advantage. So yeah, 13 doesn't hit. It just
Okay.
sails by him.
Alright, that's my turn. Then Ogric is going to crossbow this dude.
Cool.
Let's see here.
18 does hit. So yeah, takes 5 damage.
And I don't think she has anything else. So she's going to. Honestly, that's. I guess she'll move. Here.
Cool.
And that's her turn.
All right. Lyria's up.
Okay. Don't know what the yaks are up to, but I'm just rolling with it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a swipe at the wolf here.
Sure. Whoa.
And as well as when I hit that, again, flames leap off of my blade.
Yeah.
And so I'm also gonna need to roll crit for that. So let's see. That is
How does that work?
because I'll roll it again, but it'll be -3 on each of the green.
Okay.
flame blades. Well, actually, I can do just a D8, a D8. So 7 more on the wolf, and 3 on the second target. Okay.
Okay.
So the wolf takes 9 plus 10. That is 19 plus 7, 26.
Wow.
Is that what's the Oh, is that for one hand or two hand? Sorry, which one did you do?
So it's a one-handed strike with my sword.
Sword. Okay.
So it's the
9 plus 10, 19 plus 7, 26 on the wolf.
Yes.
Okay.
And then on the
I'm assuming the bigger one. This one.
yes. And so he's gonna take 12
12?
fire damage.
Dang.
as
Yeah,
it
that's
just
pretty
sort
good. Yeah, that wolf definitely looks like it is feeling it from that hit. Like you just come down on that thing, the flame is like twice as big as it normally is. Just kind of flared up with your
Mhm.
fervor for protecting the town and all that. Blah blah blah.
Nice. Okay. And so that's me. Duvessa, she is going to she's going to run up to the top here. So she's actually on the wall, and she seeing that, that there's the fight going on and one of the wolves has been taken down, there's stuff going on. She's going to try and persuade the giants this is not in their best interest, and she's going to say something to the effect of, this town is full of strong people that will defend the town with our last breath. It's in your best interest to leave us alone. So she's gonna try and persuade them to.
We'll say it's I don't think that they would be persuade very much, but make it a like intimidation maybe.
Okay,
think
so it's
that's-
just straight.
That's what would speak
It's
to
a
them.
14. It's not that it's not
Yeah.
necessarily gonna succeed, but that's what she does. She's a talker. She's the town speaker.
They don't have any immediate reaction, but we'll see if it affects them later.
So she's just sort of gonna hang out there. And she just shouts at them, "Leave us alone.
Yeah.
This town will defend itself. You leave before your lives are lost." And they
Mhm.
just sort of shrug her off. Right.
Yeah.
That's what Lyria and Duvessa do.
Cool. Let's see. The big giant's gonna shove her wolf out of the way. Just kind of hits it to the side. And it's gonna walk right up to you. Take a big old swing. And we'll see what happens. Let's see, it's actually gonna make 2 attacks. One is a 17, which I believe does not hit. The other is a 24. Which I
A
believe,
24 actually gets through.
which
I'd like to-
just barely.
Yeah, so I'd like to think that Lyria sort of parries. I assume she's got club or something.
Mhm.
Parries the club with her sword, and then as she comes back, Lyria holds up her shield and just crashes down on top of it and crumples Lyria, crushing her.
Yeah.
So, what's
I
the
think they
damage
have
we're talking about?
axes.
They have
The
axes?
damage is 24 slashing damage.
Okay, well that tickles.
Pretty good. Pretty good damage.
That's,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, the whole time it's just kind of shouting like, "Ah, where is he?"
And it was how much? 20,
24.
24. Okay, so the DC for me keeping my concentration is 12, which I do.
Nice.
So okay, that's a thing.
Yeah, yeah. And that's it. So it's Flick's turn.
La 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 la. Dissonant whispers on the big at level 3. I'm casting that at level 3. So
All right. What do I need to do?
roll a wisdom saving throw. With a DC.
I'm guessing your
15.
DC is higher than 8.
Yeah, it's 15.
All right. Yeah,
It's
not so good
14?
then.
That seems like I rolled more
14
than
plus
that.
8. The 8 is the 2 additional dice.
Oh, okay.
So it does the
So it
regular
is-
level
so it is
spell,
tw-
and then
okay.
the additional is
Okay.
it's
So 22.
22 psychic.
And must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire
Wow.
pit. Yeah.
Do the Yaks get attacks of opportunity?
I believe they do,
As well as Lyria.
as well as Lyria. So yeah, 4 attacks of opportunity, and then Lyria gets one as well.
Okay, I got a 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Does hit, okay. And
Is that
so
13?
because I'm a warcaster, I can use Green Flame Blade on that.
Oh, nice.
I think you and I. Here's the thing that I can cast a spell that has only one target, but Green Flame Blade can leap to adjacent targets such as the wolf. I think we said if it's doing Warcaster, it doesn't leap. Or if you're cool with that, that's
Honestly, I think it's fine because you're not casting it on 2
Okay.
people. It just happens to hit 2 people.
okay.
So I would say it's fine.
Okay, so Giant takes 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 9 is 19. So that's
I
13
wasn't even
slashing,
thinking about the
6
attacks
fire.
of opportunity when I cast this.
And then
Nice.
the wolf takes 10 fire.
All right, the wolf is just barely like that, just almost. Man, it does nasty things to the wolf, and that big giant is starting to look pretty pretty out of it as well.
All right.
So we need four yak attacks. Oh man, these yaks are brutal. Those all hit. What's that? 17, 24, 30 damage
That's
from the yaks.
the wombo combo right there.
Man.
Yeah, that's the Wamba.
All right. Yeah, that.
Your one
Man.
spell just did like
So,
80
it's
damage.
so broken.
Yeah.
It's so broken.
Yeah, that one giant is not having a good time, but it like doesn't even know. It's so scared of whatever it was that
Assaulted its mind.
like put into its head it didn't even notice. So yeah, it's Syrak's turn, I think. If you're done.
Yeah, that's as good a turn as any.
Yeah.
So Sirak, let's see, he's going to. Let's see. He's gonna move up here behind the
Mhm.
yaks, and then throw a dart at this
Okay.
dude. But is that
Sure.
20 feet? Does
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
okay. Dart. Pew. He lets go too late and it hits himself in the foot.
In the foot. Nice. All right, so yeah, doesn't do so hot. We'll say that this giant does the same, and it climbs this wall. But we'll say that's its turn for now.
Juvesta goes, ah.
Yeah, yeah, not. She's kind of a politician, so it's not really her thing. All right, it's this wolf's turn. Oh man! All right, it's gonna move into position, and it rears back, and you kind of see like a white light in like its mouth, and I need a bunch of dex saves again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure unless it rolls really low, it's not going to matter whether I save or not.
Yeah. I rolled pretty low last time though. Doesn't do like too much damage. All right. actually does. He takes 6 damage because he did save.
I have 1 hit point.
Let's see, and then where are these yaks? Dex. 6. So like half of them.
Oh, and then I also have to make a con check.
Yep.
Yep, I'm good.
Let's see. That yak's gone. That yak's gone. That one takes 6. Alright. Back up at the top.
Hold on. Okay. So Lyra, you're pretty hurt over there.
She's seen better days, definitely. So there's like frost all over her armor, and yeah, it's not looking too good.
Is it kosher to ask like how many hit points you have, or is that like something my character would?
She is wobbling on her feet.
You'd be able to like see, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean like total.
I have a total of 1.
I
If that wolf had rolled a little bit more, I'd be unconscious.
Yeah.
mean like grand total, like. Max.
Oh, grand total 51.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stroll up here. 27, and I'm gonna cure wound.
Nice.
I can't let my homeboys die.
You can cast that at a higher level too if you want to heal them.
Yeah. I'm gonna burn a level 3 spell slot here.
Goodness.
Maybe.
Maybe level 2. Hold on, I need to check. I need to see how it's. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna use a level 3.
You do have your item too for your spell
Yeah,
slots.
exactly.
I think, okay, if you... Oh, it's 5 plus 8. Okay, so 13.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so it should be in 3d8s basically.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Sweet.
I was hoping for higher.
Yeah.
Still,
that's,
it's decent.
yeah.
And it should get my spellcasting ability modifier.
It
It-
does.
it's
The
in there.
second one, it's 4 plus 4.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it.
Cool. And I think you get an action too. Is that a bonus? Or no, Cure Wounds
No,
is an action.
Healing word.
I was thinking Healing Word. So you have a bonus action if you can do anything?
I don't think I can. I don't think I can. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go ahead and wild shape into a. It's my bonus into a brown.
Brown bear.
Yeah. Let me pull a bear.
Yeah, I still have it in my journal from last.
Oh, you do? Okay, nice. I couldn't remember if I gave it to you. Can you put the token on too? I can't remember.
I think.
Oh yeah,
nice.
sweet.
At
I don't
some
know
point, you might want to do the thing where the token can change different types.
Yeah,
Of select from
Well, I
the-
was thinking about that, but oh, actually, I guess you can just pull up the stat sheet separately. That's all that I was thinking of.
Yeah, I can't resize this one though. I don't think.
I think that's how big it actually is,
that
right?
brown bear's large.
So
Yeah.
let's say maybe like when you change, it just like physically pushes the wolf back. I don't know.
And then I just end up with four.
You just kind of like expand and it, like knocks them back.
Cool. And what should I do with my other icon?
I'll
On the
s-
board, but I'll
Stick
put
them
that-
over here. I don't know.
Cool.
It's what's her face's turn? I don't remember the person's name.
Oh, you're
You're a special NPC.
Your
This person.
special NPC.
Oh, that's right. My
the
bad.
wolves are- or the
okay.
yaks
Yeah.
are hiding her name.
So I guess she's pretty smart, and she hasn't got this far by standing between two giants. So how high are these walls?
Like 15, 20 feet. I think you could jump down
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the the expedient move here
Yeah.
is getting away from these giants.
Do you want to attack first?
Yeah, I'm just going to open up with my crossbow one more time.
On this guy? Or
Yeah,
which
the one
one?
on the. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead. Probably miss.
Oh, dang.
Oh, maybe I'm not.
Wow.
Two double crits. Yeah, man, that definitely hits. Yeah, 9 damage.
Actually, no, he needs to roll another d6.
Does it not do it automatically?
Nope. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh.
It's
plus
5
2 is the
plus 0.
d6.
Oh, plus 0. Okay, I see. Yep,
Yeah.
so it is. Yep, it's in there.
Cool. Yeah, so you do that. You do a pretty sweet move. Like, she's kind of cool, right? I don't remember what her story is, but I think she's like a cool. She does cool stuff.
Okay.
So she like maybe she does like as she's jumping down. Well, it's like
Yeah, she
since
was-
you got a crit,
she was-
you don't even have to roll to jump up. You just do a sweet like backflip or something,
Yeah, in midair,
Yeah.
fires off the cross.
something like that. Just because you rolled 2 20s, I think that's good enough. All right.
You want to move her token?
Oh right. Yeah, we'll say.
Yeah, I can't move.
I don't know, maybe we should be back there. All right. It's this frost giant's turn. I guess he would just attack first guy he sees.
He's underneath.
He's underneath.
Oh, he's underneath. Ah, you're right. You're right. You're right. What is this? Well, I guess I would just see this group of people and go here, kind of lumber down after him, and yeah, I guess he'd just attack her.
R.I.P. Bell.
So it's just that. Here, you got a 22.
I think that might
Sorry,
go
one
for it.
second.
I'm almost positive that hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, she is for sure unconscious. Definitely. What is it for? Is insta kill double your health?
Double your total health.
All right, it's not that, but it's honestly close. So,
Oh, gee.
Wow.
all right. I will say maybe she got knocked back a little bit too. Yeah, that's that guy's turn. All right, so Yak turn.
Alright, I'm going to tell the Yak Pack to charge that giant behind
Which one?
the big
This
one in
one?
the gates. Yeah, the one inside. Yeah, that
Alright,
just
cool.
beat my girl.
I don't think they'll get the 20 feet, but they can kind of like surround it. Maybe they could do one of these.
Oh,
This guy
well,
gets
yeah, I
space
guess,
in there probably.
yeah. And I guess the ones in the back line wouldn't get the. I think one or two of them, but the ones in the back line might. The ones
For what?
furthest away. The
Oh.
ram.
Well, I don't think they would like go because if people are going this
Yeah.
way and then they went like
Yeah.
that way.
They're probably stuck in traffic. Anyway.
Yeah, I think they just get the normal hoof attacks.
Yeah, I'll
So
start rolling.
6 of them.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
The Yak attack. It is a mosh pit.
Yeah. Dang, another crit.
Action economy and D&D.
He's rolling a d20 that just has 20s on all the sides.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
hacked
seeing
roll
his rolls for those though.
Yeah, they're going
Yeah.
to GM for some.
Oh, it's probably setting on the sheet
Oh, weird.
because the yaks are a token that you brought in.
Here we go. I think that's 7.
I think, yeah, I rolled one too many. Yeah, that's
Alright.
no count.
That one. Let's see, hit. So 6 damage. 17. That one crits. So 33. 41. 41 damage from the hit. Jeez. Alright, that one is find itself surrounded by Yags almost immediately after it jumps down. And yeah, it's starting to feel it a little bit. It's taking some damage. All right, it's a Torrent's turn.
All right. How bad does this guy look in front of me?
Pretty. He's he's taking some hits. He's not on his deathbed.
Do my spells come back every short rest? Or
Yes.
as
Yeah.
a warlock? Okay.
Yeah,
They won't come back at all if we all die. So
that's true.
just to throw that into perspective.
Alright, you know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna use whatever it is, Eldritch Blast on this dude.
All right. Does that get a second advantage for the axe?
No, that's
Not
with
not that it matters. It's what?
That's only with melee attacks. He's,
Okay, yeah, that's what it
He's
is.
making a
Ranged.
ranged attack.
Okay. It still hits though. And he's hexed already, so you do get the extra damage.
18. If that doesn't kill him, I'll hit him again.
Nope. He's definitely looks like he's feeling it at this point though.
Alright.
That one does not hit though. That one he just kind of like takes it.
It impacts his armor.
Yeah.
Alright.
Doesn't seem to phase him though.
And then I'm going to move over here.
Cool.
Um,
So unless you're still doing stuff.
move there. Yeah, so she is going to pull out her a warhammer and use it two-handed
Nice.
attack this dude in front of her.
Very likely with advantage.
Oh wait, I don't know.
Oh
if
yeah,
this is,
for sure. Roll.
hold on, I don't think this is rolling right. No, it's not.
No. So just type in.
Well, did I hit with the 13? Oh wait, I get 19.
You get advantage, so you get 19. Yep.
Just roll one.
1d10 plus 2.
Oops.
This is
What
roll
the heck?
7.
Oh, 7 is just the average.
Yeah.
So we could either use 7 or 1d10 plus 2.
There it goes.
8. Okay. So it does 8 damage. Yeah, it is definitely much like that wolf from earlier, finding itself bitten off a little more than it could chew.
And that is her turn.
Cool. Illyria's up.
Okay, I'm going to spend 15 points of my land hands on myself.
Nice.
So
Is that a bonus action?
That is my action.
That's your action. Okay.
Yes. So then, I guess these guys are getting into town. There's a bear blocking the entrance, so I guess I will use my movement. The axis surrounding that one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll go there towards the edge of the stairs.
Okay.
That's Lyria's turn. Poor Duvessa, seeing the giant right there and seeing that her words have failed her, is going to run away. Probably what she'll do is she will run 5, 10, 15, 20, and that's probably a lower end because it's the stairs, then jump
Mhm.
off and continue that way.
Sure.
So she's for all intents and purposes off the map, probably to go see if there are like guards somewhere or another she can call.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I was wondering if you could do something like that because she is like a figure of authority.
Yeah.
She can
so
totally go try to find somebody.
Yep.
Let's put her there for now.
Yep.
Alright.
And that's all.
Alright, it is Big Mama's turn, whatever her name was.
Better not touch it yet.
She doesn't keep running, right? It's just for that one reaction?
Yeah, it's
For that
just for
one.
that one turn.
Okay, yeah. She's gonna walk up to the bear who's blocking, I'm assuming, somewhat menacingly the entryway, and take, I believe, 2 swings at it. Yeah.
It's too many.
Only one. Oh, actually, no, both hit. Dang it. Oh, no. Because you have your special thing, so your AC is 12, not 11, right? Yeah, so only one hits. Dang, that was close. So yeah, only one of them hit. You're able to like swipe. You're essentially as big as her, I believe. So you're able to like swipe her hand as she's coming down with that second hit and knock her axe away. So you only take 20 points damage.
Okay. Not too.
Yes. Pretty good. And that's your turn. It's Flick's turn.
Alright, so I move over here and I cast Hideous Laughter on the giant on top of the wall.
Okay.
Sorry, did you say how much damage did the bear take?
20.
Okay.
So
Oh, and I
they
think we have to check for. How does he check for concentration, Jake?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Does he use
But
the
it would-
bears or
It would use
his?
the bear's Constitution.
Yeah. So do a Constitution check with the bears stats. So it's that he took 20 damage. I don't remember how that
So-
works.
It's either the DC is either 10 or half the damage taken, whichever is higher. In this case, it's the same.
Okay. So the axe is spear, right? So
If,
he
if
rolled
he
9.
gets below 10, yeah.
Yeah. So the axe actually disappeared after taking that hit. They did so much work though.
Yeah, they did.
Goodness, yeah.
The yak.
The yak peg. All right. Sorry, I don't remember. You're
so
doing
the
something.
giant, this giant needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
So these guys are not the most wise things ever.
That's what I'm hoping for.
But he may have rolled a 20, so I think he's good to go.
Wow.
he's got a legendary poker face. He's not.
Okay. Well, he just didn't find. He's just not smart enough to. It's not funny.
Get your humor.
Yep. Okay, so I'll use my bonus action to bardically inspire Sirik,
Cool.
who is going to walk over flip side of this giant. If he can get back there, can he get?
Yeah, we'll say you can squeeze by.
to
They're big. So I think since he's one side smaller, you can technically walk through their legs and stuff.
Okay, so and then he's gonna take a swing with his short sword at the giant.
Cool. That does hit. So 7 damage.
Nice.
Sweet. It's this giant's turn now. So they kind of walk over. They're kind of on the stairs, and he's gonna swing at Lyria.
Hmm.
Just one though. Ooh, 26.
To hit,
Yeah,
it hits.
yeah. It does 32 damage.
And Lyria falls unconscious.
Man. Yeah, man. These guys don't mess around.
And I definitely lose concentration.
Yeah.
If only I had. Man.
All right. It's the wolf's turn, and just gonna do a bite on the bear, which does not hit. So I mean, you're like way bigger than this thing. Doesn't even matter. We'll say it literally has I don't know. We'll sleep for now. All right. So back to your turn. Back to the bear.
All right, yeah. So, bear doesn't want to hang out around this giant and wolf too much. So he's gonna go around into it.
Well, you're breaking up some, at least for me.
Yeah, it was.
If you do that, they'll both get attacks on you. Just so you know.
So question is my bonus action first, and then we'll watch.
Your
I couldn't
audio is
understand
really
that at all.
garbled. It's like
Oh wow, yeah, that was great. Sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
it sounds
that's
a little better
better.
now.
Okay,
Um,
cool. Yeah, so
If
I'm gonna
if you move away
uh,
from them, they'll both get attacks on you for free. Just so you know.
Ah, yeah. That is a thing that will happen, isn't it?
The big one down there has taken quite a few hits. Shit, that's the one who took all this hits
Oh,
with the
that we
axe.
got
The
all
wolf-
the crazy stuff on.
The wolf looks like it's about to fall over dead.
How's the giant look?
The
He's
giant,
like 60 or something.
the giant's looking pretty. It's getting there. It's pretty rough. It's looking pretty rough. But the wolf looks like it's about to like literally fall over.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that hits, or yeah, that hits the giant, and 6 damage.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, it keeps cutting out for me. Is it cutting out for you guys too, or is it just?
It
You're
sounds good
cutting
now.
out. Yeah, you sound it right now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So I just attack that giant on the right with the multi-attack, the old claws, and
Oops. Cool. Oh, it's multi attack.
yeah.
Oh, you did
yes.
too. The first one doesn't hit, but the second one did. So yeah, it does 6 damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll be my.
Cool. You get your dude's turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's unconscious though. What can you do when you're unconscious?
Make a death saving throw.
Oh shit! How do I do?
Yeah.
It's just a flat d20. 10 or above is a success. 9 or below is 1 off.
Sorry, you cut out right as you started explaining.
Oh.
Okay.
Just roll a d2. There should be a. Maybe there isn't.
On the NPC, I don't think so.
Maybe not.
So it's just a D.
All right. I rolled one. She got a 16, so she's good for 1. Yep. Let's see. It is. Where am I? It is this giant's turn. She's going to, I think, attack Ogric again. She recognizes her from the beginning. What's her AC?
15.
15? Nope. Just under
Yeah.
it, so she lives another day. And that's that guy's turn. Alright. It's
Taran.
Torrent's turn. I never remember his name.
Tarn Featherbottom.
Taran Feather.
Tarn Feather. Right.
Alright, so I am going to use.
Lear
suggest-
is down, just so you know. I don't want to metagame you, but it is the first time.
Oh, yeah.
No, do what Taran would do.
True.
Alright. Well, first, I'm going to use suggestion on.
Alright, this is what you did last time.
Yeah, I'm going to use suggestion on this dude.
Alright.
And I'm going to suggest to him to protect us all from the giants and the wolves, so that we can help him find Oktoberfest or whatever his name is.
Yeah. Alright. See, say wisdom save? Is that what that is?
Let me see here.
I think it's the wisdom.
Where I lost it. Suggestion.
Wisdom saving throw. Do you know your DC is? You got a 9, so I'm guessing that's. I think
As
the base
well as-
for.
Wisdom
That'd
is-
be concentration, so you'd lose hex on the other dude.
It's okay.
I'm guessing that's a fine trade-off.
Yeah.
Oh, that is not the one that I wanted. Okay, so he is working to defend you guys for the time
can-
being.
So that we can help him find the dude.
So yeah. So it doesn't where. So where, if you or any of your companions damage the target, so you can take damage from other giants, but not from you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay. All right. Do you get a bonus action or anything?
No, I don't have anything I can do. Well, what is like reviving or whatever? Or
You
like
can use your action to stabilize somebody, so they
Oh.
won't have to make saving throws.
okay, well I already used my action. All right. That is wow, I forgot my own name. That's my turn.
Tauren.
Darn.
Tauren, and so now it's Ogric, and she's going to hit this dude again.
Warhammer, sucker.
7. So
With
Syrax on
advantage,
the other
that's a
side.
crit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gets
nice.
that crit in there.
Okay, so
I think you have to re-roll. That's the D8 damage.
Yeah,
So
so,
this is-
roll 2d10 plus 2.
All right. Well, that
'cause
sucks.
She's got a crit. Yeah.
Okay. So 12. Is that what that is?
Well,
Yeah.
do you add
well,
plus
no,
2 the
'cause
second
it's-
time or no?
So it's just 10.
oh, whoops. Okay. 10.
Oh, okay. Well, that's lame because the other one rolled better. Maybe we'll just say since the other one rolled max damage, we'll say that this one rolls max. The first roll rolls max damage because that's a sucky crit. So we'll say that it is 15.
Yeah, the the lower die would have did
Yeah.
more damage than.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
All right. So now it's Lyria. Yeah, I guess you're making a death
make a
saving
death
throw
save.
on the first fight.
10. Success.
That's good, right? Okay.
Yep.
Sweet.
And that's my turn, and
I
then
guess that's it. Dude,
What's
that's
her face is off doing other things, trying to call for help, but people
Yeah,
may or may not be occupied.
which
But she's very persuasive.
she is. She actually was able to find some people. She found some guards that. Oh, whoops, that didn't do it. That finished up fighting some of the other dudes.
As soon as I
Um,
see them approaching, I'm going to yell and tell them not to attack
The giant.
the giant closest to them.
All right, they're pretty smart. She's pretty smart. They understand. We'll say, because I don't feel like rolling initiative for them. We'll say that they act on Duvessa's turn because she's kind of in charge of them.
Makes
So
sense. So they show up this turn, and then
yeah.
next turns.
Oh, let me see if I can give you these guys. Because they can do stuff. See, she found one knight and one guard. And 3 guards. Where is everything?
Hey! Knights are warriors who pledge their services to rulers, religious orders, and noble causes. A knight's alignment determines the extent to which a pledge is honored. Whether undertaking a quest or patrolling a realm, a knight often travels with an entourage that includes squires or hirelings who are commoners. So I've got a miscellaneous knight. Hey! And I can actually control him!
Ah, okay, sweet. That's good.
And the guards. Yes.
I can
So whatever you
control him
did,
too.
this one totally works.
Okay. Weird. I didn't really do anything different, but that works.
Maybe you didn't
Okay.
because I see them in my
Did you
Yeah,
get
I
it,
just-
everybody?
thing as well, so maybe that has something to do with it.
Okay. So yeah, we'll say you can do whatever you want. You can take their turn now.
I figured they showed up. Their turn was showing up this time.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. That
So-
that makes sense.
Yep.
All right, so it is the big giant's turn, who's still probably gotten the least done so far. Where's her thing? Yeah, she's just gonna go at it with her axe. First one misses. Second one miss. Yeah, okay. Second one misses. Both miss the bear. The bear's too big. Not doing so hot ever since that what the heck is your spell even called?
Mine.
Yeah,
Dissonant Whispers.
yeah.
Yeah,
that-
but it needs to be called Yak Attack of Opportunity.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
The
I don't know,
Yak
whatever it
of
was.
Opportunity.
Apparently she used up all her good rolls, so she misspoke. All right. It is Flick's turn. A yak of opportunity.
Flick is going to go with what works and cast Dissonant Whispers on this guy at the 3rd level.
Oh man.
Because why not? So, wisdom saving.
Wisdom
throw.
save. Yep. He critically failed. He got a 1. He got a 1 and a 9.
So he takes.
So either way,
So 20 damage.
20. Man, yeah, he is on his last legs for sure.
And he has to run away.
Oh right, from you.
Yeah.
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 Which means I think he has to run towards the bear.
I guess that's.
Oh no, you're on the top left.
Yeah, I think he'd go more kind of this way.
He still gets
Yeah.
attacks of opportunity from.
Yep, from Ogrek and Sirak.
Sirak. Which he has inspiration still because I didn't use it last time.
Sirak does?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
And
Did
with
would I have had advantage?
from the flanking as he's moving.
I think well they both are kind of attacking him at the same time.
Yeah.
Does that kind of advantage?
DM's discretion, but he is kind of moving, so I don't know if he moves out of the
I'll-
flanking the moment it happens or.
I'll say yes because he's already kind of frazzled, so he's not paying
Okay.
attention. So I'll say yeah, you have advantage.
So mine was a 15.
15 is his AC, so yeah,
Sweet.
that would
So-
hit. And then the 20 also. And then is that your re-rolled damage?
No,
Yeah,
that's.
10. Oh,
Sorry.
that's
So
my reroll damage. It's 10.
So 14.
So 4 damage from Sirak, and then there was the
14,
20
alright.
from Dissonant Whisper
He-
itself.
It doesn't look like he could possibly be less almost alive. If that makes
Um,
sense. He has
so
he's very
I bonus
little hanging on.
action Bardic Inspiration again on Sirak, who is now taking his turn. Who goes
Okay.
up and smacks him with the sword again.
Alright,
Dang it.
Does he have inspiration?
Inspiration, yes. Let's see. Eight,
uh,
16.
4! Okay, there we go. You needed 15. Yeah, he just, what does he do?
8
Yeah,
damage.
it had one health left.
Nice.
So what does he do to kill it? Does he do anything? I don't know.
He goes up and stabs the giant with his short sword and yells, Icewood Dale is where I belong for the rest of my life. and you can't take that from me.
Wow, look at that, man! All right, he can have a thing of inspiration for that inspirational quote.
Yes.
He can have inspiration for that.
Sweet.
That's funny. All right, so that's their turn. Is this Frostshine's turn? What was this thing? He has to defend you guys?
Against the
Uh,
giants and the wolves.
Yeah, protect
Okay.
us. Yeah.
I would say that he could do that proactively, maybe. If he knows they're attacking you. He's just gonna go, and he'll go for that
Is he able to
winter wolf.
differentiate between wolf and bear?
We'll find out.
Oh god, I hope.
Uh,
Let's see, and with 19, he does 31 damage to the wolf that had 2 health left.
Curse plat.
Yeah,
These hit like trucks.
yeah, its head literally just like goes. You
Mush.
can't see it. Well, yeah, you don't even know where it went. All right, it would be that wolf's turn, but it's just kind of a mess. And it's back to the bear.
All right, so question for you: if somebody is like unconscious, can you just cure them to save them, or do you have to stabilize?
You
If they
can
gain hit points, they regain consciousness.
Oh, okay, so like if I cured you, you'd come back.
Right.
Cool.
You can't,
yeah. Well,
I thought you could spend your action to stabilize somebody, and they
But
don't
that
have
just
to roll.
prevents them from making death saving throws. They're still unconscious.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Right.
Sorry.
But I can kind of skip that if I just cure you it.
Yeah, that does both.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to get hit in the back as I run over here.
Okay. Where's this? 27. So yeah, you drop air form for sure.
Yeah, how much overflow damage?
A decent amount, like 15.
Okay. So I go down to 23 health. Then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on Leo.
Woo!
Dang, Druid.
Because
Druid shapeshifting is crazy.
I
yeah,
know.
it's pretty ridiculous.
It's like here, have 43
With the
health.
ability to tank 5, 5, 5, 5.
Gorillas.
Yeah.
So 16. Nice.
In flight form.
So
And then my druid turns away from combat and quietly weeps over the loss of his yacht.
So Lyria is just like lying in a puddle of what is likely her own frosted blood, and sort of comes back to the sight of this old man weeping tears,
This old
and
man
Yeah.
wept tears.
just is that's her life right now.
Cool.
This is a
what-
real thing that's happening.
Let's see, I can roll another one for Beldora. She passed her last one. She rolled a 5, so she has 1 fail, 1 save. It would be that Frost Giant's turn, but he's dead. It is Tarn's feather. Tarn feathers.
All right. Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm up
You're at the
here.
top.
Okay. I'm gonna start walking over to Beldora, and I like bend down to help her out, and then I don't know, Augric I guess is watching it. She kind of sees me like jerk back, and I just like start muttering things to myself, and you guys aren't really sure what. And then I just say, okay, whatever, and I start walking back over here so I can see this giant, and then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast
Cool.
on him.
Yep. It's for sure. And he's
Alright.
not Hex, so you don't get the there. He's looking pretty dang rough.
Oh, crit.
+1.
I'm the best.
Did it roll the
Sometimes
crit
one
damage?
damage makes all the difference.
It didn't.
I think
hit
so.
the
That,
crit.
The
isn't
one.
that that second?
Yeah, the
The
one
extra
is the
D10?
crit.
Oh. So
Yeah.
If you mouse over it, it says crit.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, it is looking very rough. Kind of takes a knee and then manages to get back up.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Cool. Ogric. Actually, I guess Ogric's turn. Does she want to do anything?
Oh. Yeah, I guess she'll move a little bit to the left so she can see this giant, and then shoot a arrow at him.
Yeah. Not gonna do it. Just gonna bounce it off.
She kind of mutters to herself, saying that she. Yeah, I guess if he was here, this would already be taken care of.
The sheriff.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. It's Lyria's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up.
Yep.
And so then I've got 15 left. 3. Standing there. I guess I will cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Thought we were trading cure wounds.
Yeah.
Roll 2 different ones. Oh no. It certainly just rolls the ones that, okay, so I get 7 hit points. 23. That's my action. And I guess I'm just standing there once again, bracing myself at the entrance. Duvessa is going to sort of say, quick, 2 to the wall, 2 to the gate. And so the 5, 6, and they'll stand at Lyria. They're dashing, so they can make this. 1, 2, 6. So getting position, and she'll just sort of be management and move this way. I can't move her.
Oh, move where? Sorry.
So like here. Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
That's fun.
It is the big giant's turn. She's gonna move up, start walking through the gate, and this giant, as it walks by, is gonna take a swing at her. 'Cause he's defending her against her.
Yeah.
3 will hit. It actually takes her down.
Top 10
So I
anime
would ask-
betrayals.
Yeah. I would ask how you want her
Daniel,
to die,
how do
but
you want to do this?
how does this random giant want to do it? But I mean, just takes her by surprise. She's not expecting it at all. She, literally just like hits her in the backstabs her, and she goes down. Boom. Dang. Well, that worked out.
Convenient. Our
yeah.
enemy's greatest enemies are yaks and themselves.
So man, what would even happen now? Because I mean,
Well, here's the thing. The deal with that one is defend us against the giants and the wolves, and we'll
And then-
give you.
the guy, yeah.
We'll help you find. So he's
So I
gonna be
think for
expecting us
now-
to help.
Yeah, he's gonna walk up after that, and he's not like the other one was like speaking. He doesn't speak common so well. The other one is speaking common.
Duvessa speaks giant and is a politician, talker person, and so she will parlay. And so this one's asking. You said you'd help me find.
Yeah.
Whoever it was, artist.
We need artist
Simber.
Simber. I've helped defend you. Now, hand him over.
Does Duvessa, or what was it? She would say something to the effect it'll take some time to get him. Wait outside the city.
I think he's pretty open to that because he's under suggestion, but he is still expecting it to happen
Right.
fully.
Duvessa says, "Who charmed him? How long will it last?"
I did. It will last an hour.
No, it lasts 8 hours.
Oh, 8 hours? Wait, what do I have that
What
lasts an
kind of
hour?
time? What are
Yes,
you
yeah.
asking questions you already know the answer to?
Yeah. Duvessa, come on now. I just told him that we would help him find him, so we can technically talk to him and find out what he knows about who this giant is or person that he's looking for. I also speak giant, so I could.
yeah.
Oh, so I
Uh,
can be of any assistance that you need, Duvessa.
Lyria says, "What about the rest of the city? How are they?"
Well, this
But-
this giant technically is supposed to help us protect against the other giants. So worst case scenario, he dies to the other giants, and then we don't have to deal with figuring out what he wants.
Oh, yeah. Lyria's gonna go over to Beldora, and Lyria will use her healing hands and restore 5 hit points to Beldora.
Cool. Oh, that is 50. All right, she's back up.
Flick walks up. I mean, do we want to just kill it? Because I can
well-
just levitate it. Well, how much do these things weigh? Do they weigh more than 500 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I can't levitate it. Scratch that plan.
You do see in the distance, so the other giants around the town have pretty much just been like throwing stuff into the city, like trying to just like cause mayhem and destruction and stuff. Some of the ones nearby, like if you remember, they are around the city. So like if you guys were in the southwest, like these ones next to you guys around the circle kind of have seen that you killed their leader and they are backing off.
Okay.
So you kind of see across the town all of them are starting to leave the town after they see that their leader is down.
Okay. Excellent. I'm gonna request that we end there because I have to be awake at 4 a.m.
Yeah, we can end there, figure stuff out later.
Yep.
So
Okay.
we'll end with this giant waiting to be accommodated in
Mhm.
some form.
Oh
Okay.
man. GG.
Excellent.
Go to sleep.
Yeah.
Times. What?
That
Go to
was-
sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Love you guys. Take care.
Yeah.
Take care.
See ya.
later. Dang, I didn't think that'd take that long. I really thought you guys had more. Yeah, after last week's, where you guys were like killing everything, I was like, oh, they have like pretty good damage.
Yeah.
Cool, so.
I think
Our
we did
yaks
pretty
had
good
lasted
damage.
A bit longer. Well, also the yaks got funneled into choke.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah, the idea was to make a wall of yaks to protect us, but
I think I
then they
should have.
started climbing the wall.
I could have made the map a little bit longer and have them start farther back because you guys weren't really able to come out at all. But oh,
I wouldn't have wanted to come outside the wall. Anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
true. All right, I'm going
we
to sleep
want to
too.
just
though.
do experience and stuff next time when we meet up and we can figure that out.
So this one, it's actually like progression based. So
Oh, okay. So we don't.
we won't have
even-
to worry about that at all. There's basically checkpoints within the story where it'll be like now you're this level.
Okay, cool. I like.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of nice.
Awesome.
I enjoyed controlling the NPCs. That was a fun little.
Yeah,
twist.
Yeah,
It
I thought it
makes
was
things
neat.
go smoother for you. Don't have to control everything, and then
Yeah.
I also now feel more connected to the characters.
Yeah,
of the NPCs.
right?
Yeah, definitely. When my girl Beldora went down, I was actually kind
Yeah.
of like pissed. I was like, God damn.
I don't know if
feel
you
like it happened.
made the connection with the name, but your guy's actually the son of the guy that they're looking for, Greg. That's our artist Cimbers guy that they're looking for.
I did not make that connection.
Yeah, I don't know. The only place
I
you heard the
did-
name
yeah.
was speaking it, so it was probably to make that connection. But he would know that he is his son.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Quick
Alright.
question. In my
Yeah.
journal, I have a chapter 1, and I have a Morax quest, but I have nothing in. It's like
Yeah. Oh, I think that was a test. I'll get rid of that.
all right. I was like, damn, we're on a quest. What's the?
Yeah, we actually skipped chapter 1 because that's the level 1 to level 5 stuff, and we just started right at level
Okay.
5. So we're technically
Oh,
at chapter
cool.
2.